everybody? How we doing? Happy Thursday. Today I'm gonna take y'all with me to one of my absolute most favorite places to eat. I know I've said it to y'all before. I'm gonna say it again. You cannot go wrong with Chipotle, especially if you want some massive gains. So yes, I'm gonna take y'all with me, and we're gonna do a little bit of what I call a comparison. We're gonna compare how much money I spend here to Aldi store. Okay, obviously it's gonna be probably cheaper than Aldi, but it is what it is. So welcome everybody. Let's go inside. Okay, let's do it. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Okay, I also gotta buy a gimbal because I don't like it. Like apparently when I hold the phone, it's a little bit shaky on y'all's end. Hello, thank you, welcome. Please like the stream, my friends. Like the stream. Okay, I didn't. I streamed yesterday too late. So hello, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe. So that way we can get the stream pushed out to more people. Oh my God, chat, look at this. There's a pretty big line, but it's all good. It's all good. It's not too bad. They're pretty fast when they go through here. Okay. Hello. When we do 1 million subs, Hydra, we gotta hit the 1,000,000 subs first. That's why I need y'all to please like it. Like the stream. It gets it pushed out to more people. Okay. We gotta hit our first goal. First goal is 4K subs. I'm gonna try everything I can. I hit that this week. Okay. And it's thanks to each and every single one of y'all who's been liking the stream, doing everything we can. What's up, Alicia? I'm doing great. Short key. That's funny. Thank you. It pays to be short. Definitely. We're now at Chipotle, guys. We're just waiting for the line. Hopefully they're not like too long. Okay. But it's not bad. It's pretty quick. Yeah. I don't know what about y'all, but like outside is kind of warm, kind of like I would say humid. It's like really humid. So and then after this we're gonna go to the Aldi store, okay? So that way we can give it some cool. It's lunchtime, long line. Yeah, you're right, it is. Yeah. I'm forgetting, it also depends on where you're watching at. If you're watching from West Coast, it's like what, 1? No, it's 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, it's like 10 a.m., 10 p.m. I mean. Here, give me a sec. I gotta tie my shoe. Cool, thank you. All right. Long time no see, long time. Awesome. How y'all? Please, everybody, like the stream. It gets it pushed out to more people. Just double tap the screen. It gets it pushed out to everybody. Okay. So yeah, I'm super excited. Also, I posted a video for y'all. Okay, about the arm workout. Later, after I get done with eating, and then I gotta go to gym. Then I'm gonna post an arm workout too. So I apologize for that to y'all. I didn't post it as fast as I did before. It's a little bit like a day late. So but last night I was just so damn tired. I was really exhausted. I don't know why. It was just very tiring for me. So hello. Good to see everybody. Hope y'all are fantastic. We're over here. We waiting. Getting the good foods, deliciousness. Can't go on Chipotle, man. Chipotle is how you get the maximum gains. For sure. Hello, Wallow. How you doing? I'm great. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, wow, the line is actually moving pretty fast. You getting a bowl? Yes. So I usually at Chipotle get like, it depends on the calories I need to hit because I need to be like 2,900 calories a day. So the tortilla in the Chipotle bowl, Chipotle burrito gets like extra like about 200 to 300 calories. So, but I rather get the bowl. It's just, well, usually here's the thing I do. So at Chipotle, if I get the burrito, the double chicken, double rice, double beans, that's like an easy 1,000 calories. Okay. If I do a bowl, it'll be less calories as well. So that's like an easy way to count just like 1,000 calories. Why don't you do something good, you punk? What do you, bro, I give value to every people every day. I give like workout videos you can do at home. I give like food videos. I provide more value to thousands of people every single day. What do you do, brother? So every single day I tell them like how to eat healthy, how to work out at home, how to save money. how to work out and not be stared at people in the gym, so they could do it in the privacy of their home. So that's what I do daily. Okay. Name an NFL player for an edit. Yeah, I don't watch football, bro. American football. I watch the real football, like where you actually use your feet. So I'm not really familiar with like any NFL players, to be real. You know, thank you. You look like Wolverine. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate the gift, Danny. Thank you so much, bro. Argentina win or penalties? You know what? I think it will be more exciting if it goes to penalties. You know, because I think it's just more gameplay, more excitement, more hype. Because we're not gonna get another World Cup in like 4 years. So that's also a next goal. Next goal, 4 years from now, Chad, I want to take y'all and go to some World Cup games, kind of like Usher Speed, because I've never been to one. I would be sick. Okay, your creator is one who created the death. Okay. Hi, hey, how you doing, Epics? How y'all doing? 2-0. What do y'all think is going to be the score for the final World Cup match? Yeah, you saying 2-0? Also, everybody here, please double tap the screen. Double tap the screen gets the stream pushed out to more people. Okay. 4 years, we're gonna see you with silver play button. Oh, thank you, Hydra. I appreciate that, dude. I'll be so sick with the silver play button. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one. But yeah, when y'all double tap it, it literally like gets the stream pushed out to more people. So thank you. Who's Speed? I Show Speed's he's a very famous YouTuber. Okay, he has like I think 55, 56, 57 million subs. He's apparently also gonna be performing at the final World Cup. He did a World Cup song that's really good actually. I liked it. Mike, you don't know Speed? Well, here's the thing, Hydra. We can't make fun of Mike because I don't know NFL players. Like, I don't watch football like that. That's American football. To me, there's no interest. You know, some people don't care about famous YouTubers, things like that. But just so everybody's different. Everybody has different kind of knowledge in different realms. So it's almost our time. We're like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people away. Is there any conditioning for pain tolerance and density? For pain tolerance, okay, that's a good question. Let me think. So I think yes. So as you do certain workouts and fitness things, your body will develop a natural pain tolerance. It's like you having calluses in your brain. So as you get more and more progression with fitness, things like that, like especially if you're new, and most people work out don't have a 6-pack, they just have like a 2-pack or 4-pack, okay, because they just don't work out abs. As you start working out abs, eventually your pain tolerance will be more, so working out abs ain't gonna suck, okay, because usually that's why people don't work out abs, things like that, because it's really sore and this kind of very strong shock to them, okay. So as you do more conditioning, more pain, more exercise, your body will naturally build more tolerance to do heavier things for density. So that's a good question. Yes. You look great, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's why we're at Chiptole. We're at Chiptole right now to keep making ourselves look good for, the Super Saiyan squad. Thank you. I'm old, bro. I don't pay attention to streamers. It's cool, dude. It's fine. Everybody's different, brother. I don't pay attention to football, bro. I mean, like, to me, like American football, I hate. It's like, to me, it doesn't pique any interest to me. Like, I think like I like more exciting things like that. But everybody's different. There's nothing wrong with every human has different tastes and preferences. Some people like chocolate ice cream. Some people like strawberry. Some people like going to Chipotle. Some people like KFC better. Everybody's different that's what's cool about being human. I just realized every day we're alive, it's a blessing. So you could go have variety every single day. Like I haven't eaten Chipotle in like 3-4 days. What's up? I'm doing great, Tarila. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the Uncle Erk. Thank you, Uncle Erk, baby. Appreciate y'all. If y'all like anime, I look like Sun Jin Woo. In that show where he wore the white tank top. Or if y'all like Derek Zoolander, the movie Zoolander, where he's wearing the tank top mining in the coal mines, where he's just like, Thank you, appreciate it, Thank y'all so much. Shit. We're almost here, it's almost our line. Thank you, my friends. Yeah, so Chipotle is right here, baby. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for the 6'7", man, appreciate you for the gift. That's exactly how much I weigh, that's what's funny. I'm 6'7" kilos, so pretty dope. Today's gonna be arm day, so can't go wrong with getting some arms. Did yesterday, back. My back's a little sore. So, and then after I get done streaming and working out, I gotta post the ab workout for y'all video so y'all can do abs at home. You know, you can get some beautiful abs. Thomas Walter, who's that? Coach, you talk more than replying to the comments. What are you talking about, bro? I'm replying to all the comments. Oh, just because I don't say anything doesn't mean I've seen it. Like, I'm not gonna say what Thomas Walter put. I'm just gonna put him in timeout till tomorrow. Thank you, Tarilla. I'll knock out your push-ups for you real quick as soon as I get done ordering. Okay. Okay. Coach, can I train with you? Sure, why not? That'll be pretty cool. We could do like a gym stream. How much hours to sleep? At least 6, bro. At least 6. 6 hours. So, chest is a bit chubby, but limbs is awesome. Oh yeah, it's almost our turn. Hey, how are you? Good. Okay. I'll take steak. That's cool. Yeah, I'll do both, please. I'll do white rice. I'll do a little bit of beans, but can I get double white rice, please? Thank you. It'll be for here. Thank you. No, a pinto. I'll take pinto. Thank you. Yeah. And I'll do a steak. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. Oh yeah, can I get the fajitas, please? Okay, how's your day? I'm doing fantastic. I'm just live streaming right now. And I'll complete my order. I'm done. Thank you. Yeah, I stream on YouTube. Yeah. It's same on TikTok. It's a little different because it's just put Coach Saying, like that's my YouTube thing. But it's cool. I give people like fitness advice and like I'm doing it. Dude, I do want to go to streaming at Louis University next year because Sarah Safari, she didn't stream in 2 years and got in. Oh yeah, it was crazy. So it's wild. So yeah, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, I'm at Chipotle. What's up? I'm excited, man. Bro, you got 15 people watching. Bro, what are you talking about? I'm in the line. I can't move faster than the people in front of me. There's people in front of me. I have to wait for them to pay. I can't cut the line. You gotta be respectful. Thank you. So, pretty excited. AI. Which part is AI? You're hilarious. I know it's funny. You look South Ali Khan, bro. What does that mean? Coach, why are you angry? I'm not angry. Y'all have never seen me angry. Actually, no, I'm wrong. There's a couple times I've been angry, but it's only like haters when like people say like, oh yeah, your muscles are fake and you look weak. It's pretty funny. That's funny. Hey, how are you? Awesome. Yeah, that's it. Give me a sec. I'll just hold up, guys. I gotta pay. I understand having a long day. There's only so much you can see on camera. Oh no, I'm good. Thank you so much. Hope you have a nice day. All right, my friends. Yeah. We're about to have some good Chipotle real quick. One sec. You really look like Saif Ali Khan. I have no idea who that is. I gotta get a little. Okay, so my plan kind of changed a little bit differently, guys, because they're out of chicken today, so we're gonna have to get regular steak. There's nothing wrong with steak, but I'm gonna be buying steak at Aldi store. How's y'all's day, guys? Y'all doing anything fun or interesting today? Indian actor. Okay. So usually if I was getting double chicken, it'd be about like 60 grams of protein and close to 1,000 calories. Because double chicken, double beans, double rice. I just didn't get double beans today because I don't want to be bloated for like 6 hours. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Please like the stream, my friends. Twitch, hide your muscles. No, I don't know. If I get the evil eye, I'll just wear one of those bracelets, bro. You know that that save you in case you get the evil eye. I don't think any of us should hide who we are. It wouldn't be cool. Like if I ever meet y'all in real life, I'm gonna say, hey, hello. I'm not gonna tell you to hide. Hide your muscles, that's funny. Also, please like and subscribe, my friends. No. That's their problem. How can the way a person looks be insecure? That doesn't make sense. If a person, you got it, your mindset's wrong. Like if a person is muscular and looks good, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I feel insecure. You should. That means you feel insecure, not them. Because you can't speak on other people's behalf. Excuse you. So, like if we see a jacked normal dude, they don't feel like, oh my god. It means otherwise people never go outside. Every human looks different, bro. You're right. I should slow down. I gotta chew my food more. So yeah, the people like who look good outside in the real world, they're role models, man. The rest of the world doesn't just cower in fear and sit behind their, window. It doesn't go outside. Yeah, we're eating Chipotle, my friends. Oh yeah, Argentina, baby. I like the Argentina song. Have y'all seen it trendy on TikTok? What's up? How y'all doing? Hey everybody, how are you? We're here in Chiptole, my friends. You take rice on post-workout? Oh yeah, I do. I eat carbs every day, my friends. Rice and chicken, you can't go wrong. Steak is good. Dude, I don't know many people who could beat Goku besides Jiren and Beerus. You build like a dart. What's a dart? We're eating steak. We're eating we're eating steak and rice and Capello no. It's good to have fajitas in your Chipotle bowl because it prevents bloatation. Because the potassium in the bell peppers, it also prevents cramps. So if you ever feel like you have a kind of a bloated stomach, put fajitas in your bowl so you don't. It washes out the sodium in your body and makes you more thin throughout the day. I actually don't buy creatine, man. I need to start, but I hate creatine. It just tastes terrible. I'm in South Carolina. Can I have some dough through the screen? Here you go. Go ahead, eat up, my friends. Get your protein in. After this, we're gonna go to Aldi store and buy some steaks. What are my views on veganism? I don't prefer it because I feel like the people who are vegans, if the internet didn't exist, they probably wouldn't be vegan. I think they're mind controlled by so many things they read online and it's just because of all this stuff that's like promoted online that changes people's views. And to me, it honestly is, it sounds not fun. Thank you. Hello to from North Carolina. Thank you, Top Hat. Appreciate you. You know, like the word top is like a big thing in the Marine Corps. When you like become a top sergeant, you're like a master sergeant. Protein powder or organic food. I don't know. It's big also online, bro. Like real food is 10 times better. It's funny you say that because I read Arnold Schwarzenegger's book. He was even said like real food, protein food, is better than protein powder because all the stuff they put in the protein powder for it to have a longer shelf life. Yes, I am. Dude, I haven't wore a white tank top like ever on stream. This is like something new. The other ones I wore are gray. Oh wait, you're saying you're wearing the same tank top as me? Yeah, bro. Go hit the gym. Get strong, my friends. Go do some shoulders. Today is arm day. We're gonna hit up arms. No, I'm from South Carolina. But I have a lot of friends in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And what's the upstate place that it's called? It's like near Stone Bay. I'm trying to remember. Stop hitting, bro. Nice. That is phenomenal. Rich Vic, that doesn't sound right at all. It's I understand, but when a person is so stuck in their ways, they refuse to listen. Like a lot of vegans also, it's so tough for them to get their protein intake, so they get a lot of problems with their bodies, and a lot of times it doesn't taste good. Like you don't really want to eat soy all the time, and so eat. Okay, there's a fly on me. Cool. Hello. Yeah, so I mean, people can do what they want. I'm never gonna be vegan. I like eating meat and I just like eating whatever I want. Yeah, I'm single. I'm gonna be single for a while. No, I don't drink soda. I quit drinking soda years back. I drink like mostly water. Water and Powerade. Answer what? See, Anthony, you're 100% right, bro. You're yeah. I can talk about that for ages. That's why you always want to be Luigi instead of Mario. Mario always is chasing Peach. Luigi's got mansions. Carbonated drinks. Well, you can have like stuff like regular water, you know. Disappear. You can, of course, you can 100% achieve your goals. You just got to stay disciplined and eat healthy. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. I'm actually gonna have to start eating this a little bit faster because the phone's gonna die soon. So yeah, definitely beat Luigi. Don't be Mario. Mario's always chasing the woman who doesn't want him. He just always ends up as Bowser's house. I don't know how. Just always, all the time. Whether Luigi's focused on getting mansions. Cool, man. Just make sure your deficit isn't too bad where it's like hurting your energy levels. Charles, you're 100% wrong. My special forces instructor was 54 years old. He could outswim us, outrun us. He looked better than I did. So no, age is just a number, bro. You know, like the best UFC fighters were like in their late 30s, like 35, 38. So no, age is just a number, man. It's just you gotta realize that, bro. Me, I'm 35. Yeah, I'm 35. What's up, bro? How are you? Cool. I actually want to go to London one day. Hopefully when the channel gets like more money, we'll be able to travel soon. Y'all are kids. Well, I think everybody's young under 80, to be honest with you. Anybody who's under 80 is young. Prove me wrong. You can't get abs in 10 minutes. Not unless you buy like a fitness suit. But if you work out 13 to 15 minutes doing cardio a day, you'll get abs. Okay, one sec. I gotta go use the restroom. Okay, what's up, everybody? Hope y'all doing good. Please like the stream. Double tap the screen gets the stream pushed out to more people. I'm almost done eating. I gotta put you in my pocket because I'm not gonna take you to the restroom with me. Oh shoot, I can't. Oh, gotta wait. It's locked. Cool. What's up, bro? Oh, thank you. Okay, please second. Put you all in my pocket. I'm also gonna mute this. I don't know if YouTube will like go against the. Good. Sorry, well, I had to wash my hands really quick. All right, now we just gotta finish the food. Excuse me. Clear up. I found some cheese in the pocket. That's funny. We'll come back. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to use the restroom. Yo, you gonna eat what? Well, yeah, I'm almost done with the bowl. Bike riding is really good because it's low impact. It could do abs, legs. It could do very good for heart health, for cardiovascular. Torilla, what are you even saying? I'm 21 gymnast looking at protein. Oh, that's cool. So I was a gymnast too when I was 6 years old. And I'm trying to find a gymnastics gym here, but they're all like kids. I can't find an adult one because I want to learn how to backflip again. Heat wave. We're about to go to our second place for the journey. I don't have Mario Kart, Danny, but Mario Kart is fun. Friendships could get broken over Mario Kart. Now we're good to go. Gotta hurry and get. What's up? I'm doing great. How are you, Reggie? Hope you're doing well. This is something I do like drinking at Chiptole. It's like the berry agua because it has like apple cider vinegar. Thank you for the gift, my friend. Appreciate it. Elliot Page. I'm not Elliot Page, bro. Get out of here. Actually, you're right. I am Elliot Page. I'm gonna be Thor in the next movie, baby. You're right. I'm totally Elliot Page. All right, my friends, we're here. I gotta quickly jump in the car and put the phone on the charger so it doesn't die. We're next going to Aldi store. Aldi's the way where we're gonna buy some steaks for dinner. Okay. So yeah, that meal was like $12. One sec. I gotta move some water really quick. All right, cool. Gotta put my phone on. All right, my friends. Thank you for having lunch with me. This is fun. You gotta do this more often. For sure. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, now we're charging. We're good to go. All right, let's do it. Okay. Thank you for the gifts, my friends. Hey, he called me Elliot Page. I'll take that as a compliment, though. Thank you. I am gonna be the next Achilles. I'm sorry, not Thor. I don't know why I was saying Thor. In the movie, The Odyssey, I'll be a way better Achilles than Elliot Page. So if you're calling me Elliot Page, thank you. You're calling me Achilles. I appreciate that. Okay. So yes, we are on the way, my friends. We are on the way to Aldi store. Okay. Here, also, let me see if I have. I'm trying to find this thing. Okay. I don't think I can reach it. Here. Nope. Maybe I can. All right, cool. Here's another thing I want to tell y'all and show y'all. These are good things to eat while I'm driving. Rice cakes, chocolate rice cakes. These taste amazing. There's like very little fat. Calories are good, so yeah, get the rice cakes, my friends. They have these at Aldi too, but they only have like 2 flavors, and I think chocolate's the best. To be real with y'all, chocolate's like one of my go-tos. Caramel is good, but it doesn't taste as appealing to me. I like caramel, but I mean apple is good too, but I just like chocolate the best. So don't forget, if you are hungry in between meals, eat the rice cakes. These are amazing. Very, very good, very delicious. Okay. There's quite a few cars in front of me. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me see real quick. Hi, hurry. Hey, Kamal. I'm trying to hurry, but there's like cars in front. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because of lunchtime. Traffic's pretty bad. Were you in the U.S. Marines? Yeah. I did 5 years active reserves. Eyes on the road. I will, yeah. You're very good. Thank you. Appreciate that. I like sunflower seeds. Oh, sunflower seeds are very good benefits, apparently, from what I read with sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are very delicious. Oh, man, dude. This thing is terrible. Like, there's all these cars in the stop, and there's like literally 12 cars in front of me. I think it's because there's no stoplight here. So we'll take a little detour. We'll take an alternate route. Go, bro, go. Y'all got to learn how to drive. There's no stop sign. There's oncoming traffic. Jeez Louise. Man. I tell y'all guys, no matter what time of the day it is, there's people who can't drive. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's like, oh my God, these people are about to get hit. They don't even know what yield means. Like, seriously. Like, oncoming traffic, you're supposed to yield. Crazy. Very crazy. They literally, I don't like. And there's people with like driver's license who don't even speak English and can't read English. So how are they going to know what stop or yield means? It's crazy. So it's pretty wicked. Not in the good way. Not cool wicked. All right, so we're going to take a little turn. Go this way faster. And then we're going to Aldi store, baby. Buy some steaks for dinner. I think you need to buy some potatoes too, because I ran out of potatoes. And I think I need to buy some butter. But yeah, Aldi was great. So that meal we just ate, it probably had like maybe 40 grams of protein if I'm like being generous. The steak is like maybe only 30. Like, because like I said, I can't get double chicken. And otherwise, I'd get chicken. Whew. So, cool. Go, bro. You got the right of way. Come on. It's your turn. Man. Seriously. Yeah, I know English is like my second language, but dude, like at least I understand the rules of the road and like, bro, you gotta pay attention, man. Literally, no matter what time of the day, there's terrible drivers. You know, do y'all have any terrible drivers in your states? Because South Carolina is not the best. Okay. You know, I think California is even worse. At least when I lived there for 15 years, California has like some of the worst driving I've ever seen, bro. Like literally, I think like half the state is high on like crazy stuff. I don't mean high on life either. So just be careful. Like that's the biggest thing when I recommend driving. You gotta pay so much close attention and just not just the road. You gotta pay attention to other people. Like this guy, he's probably texting and driving. Man, it is what it is. But yeah, hope you all are having a good day. Drop in the chat what y'all ate for lunch. I want to see. I want to read this. Maybe it's some new food I got to try. You know. Sorry. I'm not reading the chat right now. I'm busy driving on the road, but that way y'all can see me and stuff. But yeah, drop in the chat what y'all had for lunch. I want to see if there's like maybe something scrumptious I haven't tried yet. That'll be pretty fun. Oh yeah, we're almost here, baby. We're like 10 seconds away. But yeah, and those of y'all who are watching, thank you, by the way. Thank you for supporting me. I have a very cool video I'm gonna post. Or I did already posted the arm workout for y'all. You know, for the Project Super Saiyan series, day 2. After I get done working out, I gotta do day 3 for abs. And like I said, I apologize. I was a little bit late for the second video. It's in the short sections. Also, if y'all want to know where to find it, you just go on YouTube. You go to the playlist section, and it's gonna be called Project Super Saiyan. So, and I like I said, on the videos, I'm trying to be as informative and descriptive as I can, like how to do the reps, demonstrations, how much rest. So I understand there's a lot of people who are new on fitness, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we got like, let's see, 5%. All right, so we gotta go quick before the phone dies. We gotta make like an Autobahn roll out, my bad. Make like an Autobahn roll out. So really quick, we're almost here, guys. We're almost here. Let me show y'all. Wait, I can't see the glare. The glare on the phone is too bright from the sun. Here we go. All right, cool. So quick and easy Aldi trip. Here we go. One day you may, bro. Thank you. Glutes flex. Dude, you have no wife, bro. No wife? Thank you. Thank goodness I don't. Thank goodness I didn't marry the fiancés I thought I would. It all would have been more drama than TNT. Oh my Lord. Okay, here we go, guys. Really easy. You go to Aldi, beautiful meat sections right over here, and boom. Like I said, usually the pound of meat here, see if you get like $7 a pound, it's like easy 100 grams of protein. Okay, boom, like this here. This is like a good deal. $8, almost a pound, $8. Sometimes they have even better. So I either usually get these are good, or let's see, pricing wise, oh yeah, two of these, like one's one's $7.99. Here we go, $7.30. Okay, yeah, I'll get these too. Cool. So this is gonna be way more protein right here. Okay, so this one is 0.92, and this one is 7. So 7, 8. So $15 will give me easily. What's the word? $15 is gonna give me easily I would say about. Let's see. A pound is usually 100 grams of protein, so let's say it's like 0.8. This will be 160 grams of protein. Plus with the meal I just ate that's gonna be 30 grams of protein. So that's how I hit my 190. Y'all were asking me earlier, like, hey, how do you hit your protein stuff and how many grams? I'm supposed to be like 190. So I just had 30 plus 160 would be 90. You know, this is also cheaper, by the way. I spent $12 at Chiptole. Whether I could have got, I could have just ate this, but I was really hungry, man. I don't feel like So this plus this would be like what? 7.8 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, about 15 before tax. Okay, so yeah, this is for like $3 more. I get, instead of 30 grams of protein, I'm gonna have 160. So instead of Chipotle for $12, you could spend 14 or 15 bucks. And I'm pretty sure if I wasn't in a rush, I could find some other ones. Okay, here, give me a sec. I gotta pay for this. Okay, so yeah, here's $15.64 for 6'7". You're right, 6'7". Yeah, that's how many kilos I weigh. 6'7". So real quick. All right, one sec. One second, guys. Sorry, I had to use my phone to pay. So cool. So we just confirmed Aldi store is better than Chipotle for protein. Very easy. Instead of me spending $10 or $12, actually, if you get double chicken, it's like $14, right? Double chicken will be $14 for 15, and that will be only 60 grams of protein. For $15, I get 160. So like what? 100 grams more. So what's 160? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it'll be 180 grams. You know, because 1 pound is 1 pound of steak is about 100 grams of protein. So like 0.9, I'll just round it down to like 80 grams. Yeah, so like 80, 90. So it'd be total of like 160, 170 grams of protein. So that's how I easily hit my protein intake, guys. Protein's more important than anything else. The reason why, because even if you don't hit your calories, you'll still keep your muscle. Oh my God, there's a car following me. So yeah. So protein is more important than anything else, my friends. Even if you don't hit your calories, you'll keep your muscle. And if you don't hit your calories, cool, you just burn fat. Congrats. How cool is that? You hit your protein, you keep your muscle, and boom, you burn fat. How terrible is that for you not to hit your calories and boom, you burn fat and keep your muscle? So, awesome. Cool. All right, here, I gotta turn the car on real quick before the things die. And I'm gonna read the chat really quick. So that way, I hate protein, but I love fat. That's hilarious. You hate protein, but love fat? That's funny. You look like Wolverine, bro. Thank you, guys. So, I want y'all to vote. Should I be Wolverine at the next anime convention? Not the first one we're going to. The first one, I'm going to be Gogeta. I got to re-buy the outfit because it's yellow. Drink 1 liter of milk for calcium. Dude, milk is terrible. It actually is not a huge source of calcium. Okay, there's way better stuff for calcium. Milk is mostly sugar. Okay, at least in America. In America, unless you get the milk straight from the cow, it's not the best. Okay, they put a lot of bad stuff in the milk they sell us in groceries. So it has a lot of sugar, man. Very low protein. Why do you give us your PIN number? There was no PIN number. What you talking about? You crazy. It was already paid. Wait, did y'all really see the PIN? If it is, I hope not, bro. Oh no, are you serious? Oh, it's cool. It's no big deal. It's fine. Yeah. All right. Thank you. That's funny. You better not. It's cool. All right. Well, I learned. 1456. It's not it. That's not my pin. All right. Cool. Thank goodness. All right. Y'all scared me. Y'all scared me. It's definitely not that. All right. Thank you. All right. Anyways. All right, my friends. Yeah. Dude. But honestly, like it showed, it was circling. You can get calcium from salads. Huh. You know what? I never knew that. Calcium from salads. Hilarious. Do y'all almost gave me a heart attack? But yeah, thank goodness I don't use that pin for anything else besides, my little card. Yeah, Wolverine, thank you guys. Appreciate that. But yeah, thank you for spending lunch with me. Like I said, hey, honey, where you from? I'm from South Carolina. Well, I was born in Russia, but live in South Carolina. Okay. But yeah, it's good to see y'all. All right, here, let me read the comments. I missed a lot in the chat. Okay. I'm going to go recording arrows. All right, we saw, yes. Okay, you don't need 1 liter of milk. Yeah, 1 liter is a lot, bro. You look like Earl Holland. Holland. Dude, Holland, the song is hilarious. Okay. Why don't you steal it? Why would I steal the food, bro? That's terrible. You shouldn't steal, man, because God's always watching, bro. It's better to be a good, honest person and pay You shouldn't steal from stores, especially like later on. What's your name? Arrows. If you own a business, do you want people to steal from you? No, I wouldn't steal from you. I'd just pay for the stuff and move on. Work a little bit extra harder. You know, you don't want to screw other people over. There's people who own businesses, and that's how they survive and support their families, by making money. So why steal from those people, you know? That's not right. Just normal amount is good for overall health. If you consume too much calcium, it's bad for your kidneys. You know, I've heard that before. Salmon. Is it salmon or yeah, salmon. Salmonella. Yes. No stealing, bad karma. Exactly, yeah. I don't need bad karma in my life. You know, that's why I'd rather pay for the food than... I'd rather work a little bit harder and do things the right way. It is also conscious, man. You want to have a good, clear conscience. Like, hey, I don't steal. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's the best way, you know. You don't want to steal from other people. You don't want people to steal from you. Karma exists. Karma is very existful. And it'll humble you in a heartbeat. You're like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. You're buff. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, guys. Bam. It's arm day today. Blood pressure medication is a calcium channel for a reason. Wow, I never heard that, Reggie. Thank you. Calcium deposits build up in the heart and clog arteries. Wow. You should have stolen it by saying I'm the best YouTuber. No, bro. If I'm the best YouTuber, I'll have the money to pay for it. I would, you know what? Eventually, guys, that'll be cool. When the channel starts a lot of money, and then, you know, hopefully we'll become rich and famous. I do want to help like the homeless community and help other people who have the need. I saw Ty Lopez do a video, and he was just doing some experiment. Like, he was asking like, hey, can anyone give him like $1? And nobody would. And this lady in a chair, she wasn't homeless, she was just struggling. She was in a wheelchair. She came up and she's like, hey, I don't have much I can give you, but here. He gave her like $1,000, man. You know, nobody else who's like walking. So what's crazy, most people, the ones who struggle the most are also the most giving. That's what I learned about life. If people have a lot of financial problems and personal problems, those are also most time the most heartwarming and genuine, nice people, that they'll give you the shirt off their back if they can, you know. So I know it's crazy. Hello, M. Kane, your personal AI. Ask me a question. I'm not AI. What gym you go to? Why paying hard-earned money when you could steal a smart? You don't have to steal at all. Why steal when you could just get good, you know, have a clear conscience, you know? Hello. That's funny. No hate, just facts, coach. Like, rich people are greedy, coach. That's why they stay rich. Oh, no, I don't believe that. Not every rich person is a greedy person. You know, later on when we get rich, you know, I'm gonna stay the same. I think money just elevates your who you are as a person. If you're a bad person and have a lot of money, you become worse. If you're a good person, you become rich. You could do more good. You know, like Mr. Beast, he does a lot of good Samaritan stuff. Like, he went to all those countries and gave them water, things like that. You know, like Bill Gates, he had the Gates Foundation. He was able to help a lot of people. So I think more money just honestly elevates who you are as a person more. You know, like, if you're a good person, you could do more good. You know, if you're a bad person, you could do more bad. You know, so I think money elevates who you are. Okay. Bro, search the name, say you look just like him. Thank you. What gym you go to? I go to One Life Fitness. Wolverine cosplay? Yeah, we should definitely. We should definitely do a Wolverine cosplay in the future, guys. You know, today, I got good news. I got really good news. I was able to borrow some money, and I'm gonna get the laptop. I'm gonna pay that person back, and we're gonna get the laptop and the capture card. So then we'll be able to do video game streams and reaction streams and watching anime. Like, the live streams are gonna go such a higher level. It's gonna go crazy. So I'm super excited. Okay, that way, you know, I'll do some fun stuff. Like, if I die playing a game, like respawning, I'll do some push-ups and stuff. Oh wait, so unsubscribed. I think her name was Tarl. Wait, what's your name? Let me read it. Tarla. All right, cool. Yeah, you subscribe, so here, give me a sec. I know somebody subscribed, so I do push-ups for every subscriber. Let's do it, baby. Since you subscribed, I got you. We'll do push-ups in the in the Audi parking lot, baby. Let's go. No hand. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let's do. I can't even see, the brightness is so high. Oh, the hot, the concrete's hot. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. All right. Ooh, that's some hot concrete. Really hot concrete. All right. Thank you for the sub. Ooh, I'm not gonna do that again. That was little hot. Yeah, it's really hot. Thank you for the sub, my friends. Appreciate that. Do you support train legs? Train legs? You mean training legs? Of course you have to train legs. You have to. Legs are the foundation. Okay. Damn. All right. Whew, man, my hands are still burning. That concrete was hot, bro. Thank you for the gift. Easy. Eweezy. That sounds like a celebrity name. Pretty cool. Thank you. But yeah, I subscribe to your channel, coach. All right, not NYG. I could actually. I'll drive home. One sec. Let me see. I'll drive home and we'll do some push-ups at the crib. Okay. Man, whew. Whoa, that dude has pink hair. It's like Natsu from Fairy Tail. Pretty cool. Man, that was hot. Ooh, my hands are still burning. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, we're gonna knock out some push-ups to the new subs on the way. I'm just letting the food to settle for about an hour, and then we're to my friend. Thank you, I appreciate that. We're gonna let the food settle for an hour, then hit up the arm workout. Okay, make sure y'all drink water, my friends. Drink water. Oh, here's another thing I told you. I don't know if I mentioned it before. I think I have. Actually, yes, I have so I did a stream last night, but it was terrible. Like, I don't know if it was YouTube problem, because I got actually a message from YouTube that like they were having problems like with people's using the apps, a mobile app and regular apps. So I think that's maybe the reason why it wasn't get pushed out. We only had like a couple people watching and like very, very low views. Okay, so if you subscribed, I'm gonna need y'all to tell me you subscribe right when I get home right now. We'll knock out the push-ups for every new subscriber. Okay, cool. So don't worry, the push-ups won't affect me for the arm workout. You know, I'm built different, baby. Cool. Anyways, I wrote down, because a lot of y'all asked me during this couple other streams like what to eat for snacks in between meals. So I have like a list of like 20 different foods y'all can eat so you won't get fat. Okay, you can get protein, things like that. There's an ambulance, man. I hope those people are okay. Okay, coach, you have siblings? Yeah, I have a half brother and 2 half sisters. Okay, yes I do. Cool. So, and after I get done with the gym, I'll post the ab workout for y'all. Remember, check out the arm workouts updated. So if y'all want to start the Project Super Saiyan series, there's going to be workouts. I'm going to start trying to do it more daily. I slacked on the last one a little bit. I apologize. I was just I just took too long to upload it. I had to edit it, and then I was real tired. Okay, so yeah, there's already 2 days of Project Super Saiyan. If you go to my playlist on my channel, you go to Project Super Saiyan. You could do chest workout, then arm workout. Then we'll do abs. I gotta film abs later for today. So it'll be like 30 to 60 days of stuff y'all could do at home. You don't need any equipment, maybe a chair. I'm also gonna be creative, like maybe use some stuff that people have around the house, like maybe a laundry detergent or like gallon of water jugs, things like that they could use, because not everybody has money to buy equipment, and most of y'all don't. You already told me y'all don't really want to go to a gym and be stared at or pay for a gym membership, you know. So I'm gonna try to appeal to everybody. We're almost home, my friends. We're almost here. We're like maybe 1 to 2 minutes to my mom's house, and then I'm gonna go over the food stuff with y'all, like to answer all y'all's questions, and we got to do the push-ups for the users. Thank you everybody who subscribed, by the way. Please double tap the screen. Double tapping the screen, the stream pushed out to more people. Okay, so I'm very hyped and excited. Oh, by the way, we also got our monetization update. YouTube told me we're like 16 hours away from ad revenue available. So that's like the second portion that we've been working toward to get unlocked. So I'm pretty excited. Here, give me a second. Set this down. Whew. So we're gonna be I'm very happy and excited and appreciative for each and every single one of y'all. Okay. Drink some water. Gotta buy some more water. So yeah, thank you to everybody. Even if you don't gift, it's fine. You don't have to. There's no gifts are required. All I ask for y'all to support the channel is when there's ads, please watch them. That's it. That's how the channel will be able to make money. Hopefully those will be turned on tomorrow. So that'll be really cool. You know, that way you can show your support just by watching. You don't have to spend a single penny that way. Okay, but I appreciate all the gifts for sure. You know, we're almost home, my friends. There's just the traffic right now since it's lunchtime is a little heavy, and I'll be able to read it what everybody's typing so far. Okay, all right, we're good. Okay, gotta grab this and put this on the charger. My phone slipped off the charger. Okay, well yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you. It's a beautiful day outside too, by the way. It's very clear blue sky, super sunny. It's a good way to go. That's another thing. Y'all need to go get some sunlight. You know, a lot of people know sunlight, you know, helps your body produce more testosterone. So spend like 10-20 minutes a day in the sunlight. Do some light jogging, do some cardio. That's what I do usually after working out. Okay. Because right now it's 2 o'clock, so I probably hit the gym like 3. You know, before the broccoli-headed kids get there like at 4 or 5 o'clock and take up all the equipment. So, gotta be strategic to hitting your goals. Okay. I also have a pretty motivational, good video I'm gonna post for y'all. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but I think it'll resonate with every person who has a parent, even if that parent isn't there. Okay. All right, we're here, my friends. I just gotta park, you know. I gotta put the steaks in the house. Can't let them get hot in the car, obviously. And then I'm gonna knock out the pushes for the subs and answer some questions too. Don't make fun of me. I'm gonna be on a full stomach, so I'm not gonna be as lean. I just ate some food. All right, cool. All right, steaks. Boom. Got these. Only $15, not bad. Way cheaper than Chipotle. The 2 burritos would be like $28 or something like that, or 100 some grams of protein. All right, then I gotta grab my charger. Cool, charger's good. Boom. This. All right, cool. We're good to go. All right. Make like an Autobahn roll out. All right, my friends. Cool. Coach, are you in the plane? No. I don't have a plane. I was in the car, my friends. Cool. How old are you? I'm 35. Holland. Dun. Whoa, I don't know what happened with this. I think it was because it was connecting to YouTube. All right, one second. All right, my friends, let's go. We're here. Okay, are we back? Are we live? Cool. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. It said YouTube was bad connection. Okay, it's laggy, coach. Am I having bad internet? No, literally, YouTube just sent me a thing that say, hey, bad connection. So I don't know about that or why. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Everybody just left. It's cool. It's not a bad deal. Okay, cool. Everybody, anyways, thank you for joining the stream. Those who are also going to be watching it. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad everybody just came back. Thank you. All right, let me see. Those of y'all who are new subscribers, let me see the new subscribers. Cool, what's up, Coach? You have 8 packs. Thank you. This is me on a full stomach, okay? So don't make fun of me right now, all right? Cool. Welcome, everybody. All right, anyways, who's is it 4K stream? No, dude, literally, when I just went to use the restroom, YouTube gave me like a banner that says terrible connection. I'm like, bro, how? Before I wasn't on Wi-Fi, now I am. So, and my Wi-Fi is pretty good, okay? Welcome, everybody. Thank you, guys. Coach, all right. But yeah, so who subscribed? Drop in the chat you subscribe. I need a count. All right, all the new subscribers, I do push-ups for every new sub. All right, cool. Teach me English. I'm still learning myself. Okay. Are you on steroids? No, I'll never do steroids. You should never do steroids. Why? Because you lose your hair, you get a small pee, you could die. That's the biggest one. You have permanent aging effects. Like Sarah Safari talked to the people called the Trend Twins, and they regret doing steroids because they said they're in their early 20s, like 22, 23, and they look older than me. They're like in their or late 30s, and that's permanent, bro. So you should never do steroids. You don't want to have heart attack or anything like that. Okay. I need to see you do neck training, coach. Why? Dude, I don't want to have a neck like this. Like if I walk around like, what's up, bro? So no, I don't need to do more neck training, my friends. I don't need to. Okay. But I think we got like 3 subs for sure, at least. 1, 2, 3. You are not native. No, I'm not. What's your diet? Well, we just had Chipotle. Literally Chipotle. I have to have 190 grams of protein a day, about 2,900 calories a day as well, because I'm doing a lean bulk hybrid. Okay. And I'm doing the workouts I'm doing are weightlifting and calisthenics. Okay. Can you do a handstand push-ups without the wall? Let's try. Let's see. I could do, I think, 1. I need to get better at it too. So let's see if I can do handstand push-ups without the wall. Okay, let me see. Gotta get balance. Okay, here we go. Oh man, my balance ain't good today. Give me a second. I don't know what happened. I got nervous. All right, let's go. All right, see. So, 1, 2. I got 2. That's a record. I think I should get better at practicing that. Against the wall, I could do like 48. Cool. You got mental health issues? No, I don't. Actually, I'm very healthy mentally. That's all I started working out because it's great for your mental health. Okay, I think we got 4 subscribers or 5. Okay, so that's at least like 30 push-ups. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 30 push-ups. All right, cool. Let's knock them out the push-ups. And then I'm going to start the little lesson about stuff y'all can eat in between meals. All right, cool. So here we go. Thank you. Please like and subscribe, my friends. Like and subscribe to support the channel. I give y'all free value every day. All right, cool. So I at least have, 5 subs? That's at least 30 push-ups. Whew. So it'll be a good way to work off some Chipotle real quick. Let's do it. All right. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, thank you for the subs. Appreciate you. Cool, thank you. All right, thank you. Yeah. Do you wake up early to work out? No, not every day. Every day is a little different. My day's been kind of crazy recently because with the streaming now, daily, it has taken up a little bit of time than my other schedule. So I've been trying to balance streaming with regular job, regular work. So hopefully when the ad revenue kicks in, I'll be able to just start doing streaming full time and I won't need multiple jobs, okay? So yeah, all right, anyways. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Well, what's up, Susano? How are you? All right. Anyways, so y'all asked me a couple different streams ago to go over foods to eat in between meals so you're not starving, okay? So I made a little list for y'all. Okay, so first thing y'all can eat in between meals if you're not hungry is Greek yogurt and berries, all right? That's one thing. The next one is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, you could put honey on it, put some granola. That's really good. That way you get protein to stay lean. 3, string cheese. So if you want like little string cheese snacks, you could do those, okay? Next, beef jerky and turkey jerky. Keep you full longer for longer periods. Protein source. Next is hard-boiled eggs. Some people like turning them into deviled eggs, but put like a little bit of mayonnaise, not too bad. So hard-boiled eggs would be good to have in between meals. Next is egg whites Egg whites are very dangerous, my friends. So if you get a container of egg whites, your bathroom breaks are gonna go up as high as the protein. So just be very careful. Start courtesy flushing. So with egg whites, you're gonna use the bathroom a lot. So just be mindful of that, you know. So be very careful. Next is tuna packets and salmon packets. Yeah, some people don't know there's stuff like salmon packets out there. Salmon packets help, so that way you can eat food in between, okay? Another one, it wouldn't really be a snack, but sometimes people buy like a rotisserie chicken breast and they put it like the chicken breast in a little Ziploc bags, and then that way you can have like a little chicken breast in between meals. I don't really prefer that because that way in case it gets too hot in the car or something like that, it won't get sick. It won't make you sick. All right, thank you everybody here. Please like the stream, double tap the screen. Okay, next is get grilled chicken wraps. So you could get like little grilled chicken wraps. Those would be put them in like a spinach wrap. You could have that as a snack in between meals. Okay, next is lean steak strips. There's also, they maybe sell them depending on gas station wise or stores you have in your area. Lean steak strips will be good. Next, one of my personal favorites is peanut butter with apple slices. Okay, so you can put peanut butter on apple slices. I would also add honey to the two because honey is a clean sugar. All right. Next, second favorite personal is rice cakes. I got rice cakes in the car. So get some rice cakes, put honey on that, put banana slices. That's a cool little snack to have in between meals. Next is protein chips. So who here likes chips? I like chips. So you could get protein chips, okay? They don't taste the best, I'll be real with you, but I mean, eating something is better than eating nothing, I'll be real. So what I recommend do if you get a bag of protein chips, like I said, every bag of protein chips I've ate tastes like trash. I hated it. I'm like, brother, ugh. So, but if you put hot sauce in the protein bag, in the protein chip bag and shake it up, boom, now you have some spicy protein chips, okay? It also will be good because hot sauce has sodium, so you get electrolytes, so you won't get cramps throughout the day. All right, so that's what I would do if I were you. Put some hot sauce in the protein chip bag. Tastes better that way, okay? And next is frozen grapes. So if y'all could go to the store, buy like a bag of frozen grapes or frozen fruits, you can eat those in between meals. And the last things are canned foods. So you can get canned oysters, canned sardines, okay, canned mussels. Those are all good and healthy. All right, so those are quick little 20 different foods y'all can eat in between meals, okay? Because like I said, to get big or lean, starving yourself is not the option, okay? So you need variety. So that's another thing I haven't really talked to y'all about, snacking in between meals. Sometimes you have to, especially if you don't eat a lot of protein. Like just now, we had Chiptole. It was only 30 grams of protein. It wasn't that much. It's very, very low. Okay, so I'll probably get hungry within an hour or two. Okay, so that's why I have rice cakes in the car, because I like to eat. So to look the way y'all want to, starving yourself is not the way to go. Starving yourself will not get you abs or big muscles. All right, so eating is not a sin. Even somebody told me like their vegetarian girlfriend was like saying eating sinful. Bro, it's not. It's definitely not. Okay, cool. Know how to fight with Kratos. No, take steroids. Yes, don't take steroids. You don't need to have a smaller pee-pee. You don't need to lose your hair. You don't need to have a heart attack and die. Don't take steroids, my friends. Okay. What's the scar? Oh yeah, this is from How to Fight with Kratos. That's funny, bro. Yeah, this is where he stabbed me, bro. Last time I fought Kratos, his reign ended. No more God of War games. They're done. You know. So you will look more intimidating if you do neck training, coach. Yeah, but I don't need to look intimidating. Like, I'm not a UFC fighter. I don't need to look ugly or like scary. You want me to look like Tom Hardy from the movie Brothers. You know, where his like traps were like this and he was just like he's about to like beat up somebody. So no. Thoughts on Ozempic? I'm not familiar with Ozempic, to be real. It sounds like something on a commercial. You will look, okay. Yes, coach. He had a fight with, okay, he takes steroids. No, I don't. Brother Ash, brother, yeah. Some foods out there taste terrible, man. Brother, I hate that, dude. Like creatine. Every time I take creatine, it tastes terrible, bro. Like, I'd rather eat steak because there's creatine in beef and steak than freaking creatine powder. Okay. Add one more thing. Don't talk to the opposite gender after 12 a.m. Huh? I never heard of that before. Neck and head don't match the body. I know, bro. I was born with a big head, you know? But I haven't heard female complaints about having a big head, so it's cool. It is what it is. Can't make it smaller. All right. Height doesn't match the build. Well, how can your height match your build? That makes no sense. So there's tall people who are really small, and there's tall people who are really muscular. There's short people that are very small, like no muscles, and there's short people with big muscles. So there's no perfect balance. Okay. Steroid maxing. No, y'all should never do steroids. You're hilarious, bro. You're trolling. Yeah, the steroids I'm on are Chipotle burritos, water, working out 27 times a month, and what was the last one? Oh yeah, jump rope. Those are my 4 steroids. It's funny. How old are you? I'm 35. No, I don't take. I'm not educated on peptides, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of online controversy with a lot of the peptides. I actually got contacted by a peptide brand to do like affiliate marketing for them, but so then I started doing research, and a lot of the peptide brands, especially the newer ones, they're selling a lot of bad products to people that's giving them a lot of adverse effects. So I won't ever promote peptides because I'm not super educated on them. I don't take them. I don't want to give y'all and tell y'all to do things I wouldn't personally do or personally have experience with. Okay, like I'm not gonna tell you go. Y'all should be vegans. I'm not gonna do that, even though y'all probably clip and says, "Hey, Coach Satan says be vegans." So no, I'm not educated on veganism, and I just won't promote it because I'm not. I don't want to do it, you know. So, okay, you smoke weed before or after workout? Neither, actually. I don't think that's smart because if you smoke weed before, it's not smart for you to just because driving problems. Uh, Afterwards, you know, you're not really productive. Okay, I quit a while back smoking cigarettes. Hey, Coach, saying you're the best. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you for the love. I appreciate each and every single one of you, my friends. Please like the stream. And also, thank you for the gifts, okay? I know while I was driving, y'all were sending gifts. I just wasn't able to read each one, but no, I am appreciative of each and every single one of y'all. Also, there's about like maybe 800 comments, so I can't, how YouTube works, I can't, it won't be highlighted every time there's a gift, okay? But the good thing is, very, very happy, is when I get the laptop in, after I'm done streaming and working out, I have to go purchase it online, okay? I'll be able to have your notifications, like people, like you see the very big YouTubers will have notifications like, hey, someone donated, and your name appears upon the screens, and there's a sound that plays. So I've already looked into research to be able to do that. So that way it'll be tougher for me to miss a gift, like when someone donates or does a gift, because we'll be like having an animation on the screen, kind of like when y'all buy like the Uncle Arm or something like that. So thank you for all the gifts I've received. They're not unappreciated. It's just I can't read all of them, especially when I'm driving. Y'all told me to keep my eyes on the road, so I'm listening to you. Okay, why not get circumcised at 63? I mean, if you want to do what you want, bro, I'm not your father. You can do what you want. I'm probably going to get a sack reduction next. Hopefully makes my 3 inches look. Do what you want, my friend. Hey, how you doing, bro? Coach, you drink? No, I quit drinking years ago. I used to be a big alcoholic, bro. Like I would go crazy with alcohol, so I stopped. I went cold turkey. Okay, if anyone ever tells you you can't do something cold turkey, they're just BSing you, man. You could go cold turkey smoking, drinking, whatever you want, bro. It's usually prescribed medication from the doctor, like hydromorphine or things like that. That's difficult because they have to veer you off, you know. But usually bad habits you have in the world that aren't prescribed to you, you could downright quit. It'll be a little bit tougher. It'll be, you know, for some people it'll be tougher than others. But you also have to have like an outing. Like instead of like for me, instead of like smoking and drinking, I replaced that with push-ups and fitness. And every time I had a craving to do something I shouldn't do, I just worked out, and that makes the craving go away, and you'll feel better. You know, I guarantee y'all, if you do a max set of push-ups every time you want to maybe smoke or drink, the chest pump and arm pump is going to feel way better than you being drunk and hungover the next day. Because after 25, hangovers for me, dude, it felt like I got hit with a train wreck, bro. I like got hit by a bus. So everybody could probably agree with, after, instead of feeling like crap drinking and hungover the next day, do a max 7 of push-ups, get your chest bigger, get your arms bigger, and you'll feel better too. Facts. How many grams of protein are? I have to be at 190 a day. How many years did it take you to get this physique? So after, because I told you after my car accident, I didn't work out for 3 years. 90% of my physique got it about in a year, just doing home calisthenics, okay? For y'all, it will be actually quicker if you do gym membership and do weightlifting and calisthenics. Because me, the first year after I started working out, 3 years after my accident, there's certain things I couldn't do. Like I lost all my muscle mass, all my strength, so I had started doing push-ups like from my knees. And I try to do a little weightlifting, but sometimes my rib cracked when I picked up a dumbbell, and I was like, forget that, dude. I still had some trauma, to be real with you. So I just backed off on weightlifting well, not permanently, but for a while. Oh shoot, my phone's about to die. My bad. I took it off the charger, my bad. Whew. Okay. So, yes, that's, so about a year. Most of y'all can achieve this physique in a year or quicker. Honestly, just with y'all's, I don't have the best genetics. Plus, I got most of my physique was home workouts. When you do versus weightlifting and calisthenics, the weightlifting, you'll get faster results because just more, it's like heavier weights helps you grow faster, okay? Especially if you're doing calisthenics, it's a slower process. You will get very, very strong, but it is slower, even if you do progressively overload. If you don't mind, what's the scar from? This is from a car accident. That's literally what I'm talking about, car accident-wise. So yeah, and I recommend everybody do a little bit of cardio every day, especially if you're trying to get like your V-line or your Adonis belt. You know, thank you. Who was it who called me Elliot Page? Thank you for calling me Elliot Page. I'm going to be the next Apollo in the movie Odyssey, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Which is crazy, I do have the Elliot Page haircut, bro. I just noticed that, dude. That's so funny. They're like, dude, I finally found Elliot Page's site. And my hair looks just like him. It's I can't even be mad. So thank you for calling me Apollo. Y'all are hilarious, man. I love talking to y'all. I have no idea what y'all are going to say next. I'm going to tell my friends, like, bro, they called me Elliot Page. I'm like, yeah. Apollo, baby. I'll replace Brad Pitt. You know, which is crazy. Hey, who knows how old Brad Pitt was in the movie Troy? What age was he when he played Apollo in the movies? Who can guess? I want to see in the chat. Who was it? Really cool question, and why? Do you recommend Greg Pitt? Who's that? Car accident, brother. Fight with Kratos, brother. Yes. Thank you. In a year with steroids. No, you don't need steroids. I will never do steroids. You don't want to do steroids either. Why would you want to lose your hair? Okay. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". What's a great protein source? Oh, okay. So great protein sources: tuna, salmon, sardines. Okay. So sardines will replace tuna so you don't have mercury poisoning. Steak, very good. Steak, y'all just saw me at Aldi store. I was able to get like 180 grams of protein for like 14 bucks. Okay. Steak, salmon, eggs, and chicken. Those are probably the best sort of protein sources. So if you're trying to do it on a budget, tuna, rice, and sardines, or even oysters, things like that. Canned fish would be good too. Also on a budget, eggs and chicken are pretty much cheaper than steak in some cases, okay? Because you can get more buy it in bulk. All right. So yeah, are you fearless, coach? Oh no, dude, I'm afraid of heights, bro. I hate roller coaster. Yeah. Most of the stuff I fearless, but there's other fears I have. But you have to have the courage to fight through your fears. That's how life is. You gotta have courage, okay? There's gonna be things that make you feel scared. There's gonna be things that make you feel nervous. But you have to have the courage to overcome those things, okay? Everybody does. Everybody has courage within, all right? So the scaredness won't go away. Tess is good for you. What are you talking about, Tess? No, it's testosterone. No, it's not. You could die of a heart attack. Ty Lopez's friend just died from doing test. Tren, actually, to make his test. He was worth $800 million. He was trying to be a billionaire. Boom. Started taking Tren, passed away. So, and I'm pretty sure, here's the thing, guys. Y'all don't take steroids most of your lives. You don't need to start, okay? Best workouts to get started. Oh, cool, great. So Miguel, very good question. I literally started a Project Saiyan series. Literally, in my playlist, go to Project Saiyan. Okay, you can either start that series or the other one I said is called Never Gymless. But the Project Saiyan series, I have day one or day two already there. Okay, we're gonna do day three later today. It's gonna be ab workout. Okay, so it's gonna be workouts for even if you're advanced or you're just starting. I'm in the Project Saiyan series, Super Saiyan. Sorry, Project Super Saiyan. I was wrong. I'm as descriptive as I can be, like workouts, tempo, how many sets, when to rest. I'm being as descriptive as I can possible for you. So you don't really need a gym membership or equipment. The most you probably will need maybe a chair or maybe some jugs or water jugs. I'm trying to keep it bare minimum equipment for everyone. So even if you don't have equipment, maybe you have everyone that has maybe a chair. Most people, have a chair. If not, you could do other things instead of doing chair exercise. You could DM me on Instagram, like, hey, I don't have a chair or maybe equipment. I could give some alternatives for you. All right. Okay, let's see. What if a big and tall guy hits you and would you fight him, coach? Sam and I already have. I've done MMA fights. The very first MMA fight I had was a guy way taller than me. He still got TKO'd in 49 seconds. So height doesn't matter on fighting ability. Okay. What is the best time of day to work out? It depends on your personal. Are you Saitama? No, I'm not. I can't fly. I'm not. Actually, I can fly. I'm just not bald. All right. How do you know people to get smaller after steroids? This you check people PPP. Well, I mean, you could just Google. Yeah, steroids aren't permanent. And there's coach. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the fire. Okay. What do you recommend to get around forever chemicals in the foods, even organics? Oh, lady, that's gonna be a lot of tough. Certain suggestions I have. Go to farmers markets, because a lot of people go to farmers markets, like people like actual farmers selling products from their own like farms. You'll have a lot less chemicals than mass produced grocery stores. Okay, this is actually a very good question. You might have to like Google like halal stores. Halal means like foods and animals that are like natural. They don't have like steroids injected in the chicken, things like that. So I'll Google like halal stores, like halal restaurants, where that way they don't have like preservatives or steroids put into the foods you're eating. So I understand there's you're limited. Us living in America, you're limited, but there's solutions to those. Okay, so go to like regular farmers markets. Usually those farmers, you build a relationship with them. Uh, they don't put like extra steroids in their foods or anything like that. And also, you notice those foods also taste better. Our bodies are awesome. Like our bodies can't talk to us, but it gives signaling. Like sometimes we could tell like if something tastes real or tastes like this is just fake. Okay, so if y'all ever had like orange juice inside the store, I've tried, tastes like a little bit sour. Orange juice I like made myself, like using actual orange juice. It tastes way better, way more refreshing. You're just like, wow, you can completely tell the difference. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I appreciate you. Thank you. Not gonna lie, NYG. I mean, so yes, so that's the solution. Instead of you go into mass produced markets, try to do farmers markets, obviously you're going to be limited. Or look up halal restaurants, halal stores where they label as halal, which means they didn't put like steroids in the food that cattle they eat. They don't put like steroids in the chickens when they make the chicken breast, things like that. Okay, those are the solutions I have. In America, like I said, we're about limited to what the mass production is for supermarkets and regular convenience stores, but there's alternatives. Okay. In the Middle Eastern community, a lot of times with their religion, they cannot eat foods that have like chemicals or steroids in them. So if you have any friends that are like maybe Muslim or Middle Eastern or Arabic, ask them like, hey, can you tell me where I could get some halal food? Okay, they'll point you in the right direction because it's literally against their religion to not eat that kind of food. So they'll help you in a way. That's what's cool about us being humans. We're all here to help each other. Okay. So I would ask if you had any friends who are maybe Middle Eastern or Muslim, things like that, about where to find food that's halal. They'll put you in the good foods that they can only eat, which has to be cattle that's raised right with eating like normal cattle food, regular chicken, they don't have steroids, or fruits without pesticides, things like that. It has to be halal. That's part of their religion. So use that as knowledge, and like that's what's cool about building relationships with other people. Everybody has something to offer they can help you with. Like me, I'll help y'all with fitness, foods, things like that. Y'all help me by watching the live streams. Thank you for the gifts. That helps the channel grow. So we're all on the same team. We're all part of the human race. We are to be here to help each other. Sometimes people more need more help than others, and it's good to be helpful. It's just part of being human. We're all here on the same team, the human race. Help each other, and they'll help you too. So that's my suggestion. This is actually a very good question. I just literally thought of that. Boom. Hey, I had friends who are Muslim. They have to eat halal food. They can't eat food with pesticides or steroids. And I'm like, boom, there would be a good knowledge base and experience of where to get better tasting foods that won't make you question, like, hey, what they put in this. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Religion sucks. Well, I mean, everybody has different preferences and tastes, man. You shouldn't judge other people based on religion. Like, it's like that's a taste and preference. Some people like ice cream, some people like cake. Can I like a person better or worse if he likes ice cream versus cake? No, they're both human. Treat them with humanity. Be nice and positive and respectful to every person you meet. That's how life should be. Okay. Best dessert foods with benefits protein. Probably protein ice cream, bro. That's what I heard. Protein ice cream probably would be the best dessert. That's what I've read and looked research on. That's what probably after the laptop, my next big purchase is gonna be a Ninja Creamy. And trust me, we're gonna do live streaming on that. If I find out we can have ice cream every day for dessert and still look lean and big, oh my God, bro, that's gonna be a game changer. You don't have to go to buy milkshakes and spend money. You can make your own delicious ice cream, whatever flavor you want. Actually, that'll be probably cool because you can possibly mix flavors. Like maybe make cotton candy or cheesecake, things like that. So I'm gonna do research, and you'll have visible streams to see if I'm getting fatter or not. If the protein ice cream works and it's good for you, oh my God, bro. Whew, our sweet tooth craving is finally gonna go away. Ninja Creamy ice cream, yes. I don't care. From God, gang, thank you. Help from whom? Help from each other. How long does it take for you to get a six-pack? Probably in a couple months. Depends on how your stomach is. Some people have more fat than others. Some people weigh heavier than others. So usually if you stay dedicated, because you can work out abs every day, as long as it's not weighted, doing weighted exercise will cause a little bit more stress and more stimulation on your abs. So you might have to take more rest breaks. But you can work out abs every day. When I do gymnastics, every time I work out in the Marine Corps, you do core. And that's something I recommend. Do abs every day, some kind of ab exercise. At least something light. Like let's say you did ab training yesterday with weights, you could hold plank. And doing that will help you fix a lot of your lower back problems. If you ever had lower back problems, type a 1 in the chat. I've had it before, especially us guys in the military or veterans. We had lower back problems. Do some abs. Abs, your core wraps around to your lower back. It'll help you strengthen your core, which will alleviate a lot of lower back pain. Why scars? What's your body type, sir? Body type? I don't know. Oh, short, dark, and handsome. Duh. I don't know any other body type. I'm short, dark, and handsome. That's about it. Everyone, he was in car crash. I just subscribed. Thank you. Thank you, NYG. All right, I'll knock out your push-ups, bro. You'll do it. Thank you for the subs and the gifts. Especially since you gifted, I'll give you some motivating push-ups. Sorry, man, you threw so many gifts, the phone dropped. Thank you to everybody. All right, let's do it. Got it. Put the camera here. Appreciate everybody watching the stream, my friends. Thank you. All right, let's go. Whew. Let's do 10. 10 for the gifts and the sub. All right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thanks for a sub. 10. Awesome, cool. 6, 7 push-up, baby. Just made that up. Come at me. You're in shape. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Good to see everybody, guys. Thank you. Also, please double tap the screen. Gets it pushed out to more people and liking the stream. Thank you, everybody. Oh, shoot, I gotta put the phone back on the charger. You're a high inspiration. You're huge inspiration. You called me huge? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. It's very, very nice of you to say. Whew. Say my name, I sub. How do you pronounce it? Asakappa? Asacaps. F9B. That's a unique name. I don't know what F9B means. Cool. Sorry, I'm just lies about special forces. What lies about special forces? I tried out for special forces. Yo, let me know if you tried out. It's called ANS selection. For the MARSOC. MARSOC is the Marine Corps Special Forces program, because every branch has their own special forces. Army has Rangers, Navy has SEALs. Army has actually two divisions, like Green Berets and Rangers. So yeah, I made it all the way through, but I didn't get picked. It's not a simple pass-fail. They just because you make it doesn't get picked. We started with 180 candidates, 60 passed, but only 20 got selected. That's why it's called assessment and selections. Let me tell you. So that's big facts. How much do you weigh? No, I weigh 6'7", baby, 67 kilos. Hello. You like Trump, you don't have to say. No! You think I like my gas prices high? No, I don't. I mean, I personally don't know him, but anybody who makes gas high, I don't like it, man. We don't like high prices. And I'm not a big fan of war, especially the wars going on is terrible. Haha, is that natural? Yes. Dude, your head looks massive. Why? Probably because I have hair. Hair plus beard. Also, I do lean forward when I read the chat because I have bad vision. Okay, so that's why. How to cut belly fat. Doing fasting cardio. Why the scar on your stomach? This is from a car accident, my friends. Car accident. Okay. Dude, your head looks massive. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, how about you call the Buffalo Farquad, baby? Great physique, mindset, respect. Thank you, Andreas. Love you too, man. Okay. Special operations, you're talking about special forces is only Army, Green Berets. You're totally wrong, bro. You never heard of Navy SEALs? You never heard of... Y'all's education is really lacking. Do some research. Special forces is under SOCOM, Special Operations Command. And yes, every military branch has their own special forces. You never heard of Navy SEALs? Those are special forces of the Navy. Army Rangers, Green Berets, they're special forces of the Army branch. Marine Corps, MARSOC, those are the special forces of Marines. MARSOC literally stands for Marine Special Operations Command. So yes, no lies, buddy. You watch UFC? I used to a lot, but I was actually more of a fan than WEC. WEC was like 155 pounds and below. That's where they had like Jose Aldo, Uriah Faber, a lot of big names out there. And Jose Aldo was my one of my favorite great champions till McGregor knocked him out. And then he was a cool role model. Then I found out he was in my weight class. I'm like, bro, dude, he's gonna leg kick the crap out of me, man. My buddy was like, dude, you're gonna have to fight him one day if you stay with MMA. You have to beat Jose Aldo. I'm like, bro, dude, oh my God. I saw the fight where he had with Uriah Faber and the dude was just like limping. Oh my God, bro. He got leg kicked like crazy. Is that a bicep tear? Where? I don't have a bicep tear. Which bicep? It's probably the shadow from the light. You do martial arts, mate? I used to. Do you know the famous actor Scott Adkins? No, I don't. I remember that fight. Yeah, dude, I was a big fan of WC, bro. I love WC. I think WC was a better organization till UFC bought them out. I liked it when they were separate because, like, hey, you have your UFC days, which is like 155 and above, and then WC days, which is 144 and below, 145 and below, I think. But yeah, I was a big fan of WC. I think that's also where was it Anthony Pettis where he jumped off the cage and head kicked. Shoot, what was that guy's name? He jumped off the cage and did like a ninja kick to the dude and knocked him down. It was so badass, bro. It was sick. That was definitely a WC because I remember the cage was like blue. Pretty sure. I agree you had bad vision. You are constantly missing my comments. Dude, there's a lot of comments, bro. Is your physique based off genetics? I built it. Yeah, this is definitely built. What's your best fighter in your opinion? I don't know, man. There's a lot of good fighters. Depends on the weight class. How tall I am, 5'4". Today, I did calf raise, high knees, jumping jacks, shoulder, V-squat. Nice, bro. Nice leg day. That's fantastic. Yeah, kicks off the cage. Yeah, dude. The kicks off the cage are nasty, bro. Do you love Mexican food? I do like Mexican food. I actually love enchiladas, bro. Enchiladas delicious, bro. Me amo comida. Yo gordo. I do all the exercise. He also has turntables. Coach, I got a 7 pound of fresh jar honey. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Good job, Creeper. You could use that for many different things. I mean, usually people call like in the fitness community, they call honey like the nectar of the gods. It's really, really good for you, bro. It's what you call like a clean sugar. You'll when you take honey, it's, what's the word? It's very fast activation for energy. Actually, are you homeless? No. How can I be homeless with a phone and Wi-Fi? You know, it reminds me of the song. Y'all heard that song on YouTube where it's like, if you're homeless, just buy a house. And then all the comments where the people were making fun of the girl. She's like, man, I forgot how the song goes. Uh, it was hilarious, bro. It was so many. Yeah, she's like, if you're homeless, just buy a house. If you're in a coma, just wake up. If you're disabled, become enabled. If you have a heart attack, attack it back. It was so funny. If you're depressed, just be happy. If you have dementia, forget it. It was so many funny jokes. But they're made of her. Dude, it was one of the definitely look up the song. If you're homeless, just buy a house. All the lyrics were there is awesome. It said hilarious jokes. If you're dead, just respond. It was so funny, bro. What state you live in? South Carolina. I don't watch midgets on Thursdays. Hey, that's funny comedy, okay? Thank you for the original comedy. I appreciate it. Trolls are welcome. Trolls are always welcome. I'll never like ban you or put you in timeout if you give original comedy. I will ban spammers because I'm trying to read all the comments. Okay. If you have dementia, just forget it. If you have Alzheimer's, forget it. It's funny. If if you have depression, just be happy. So, dude, there's so many funny lines in that song. If you're ugly on the outside, put on makeup. If you're ugly on the inside, eat the makeup. It's so funny, bro. If you're single, just get married. Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, there are so many funny ones. If you're an orphan, just buy some parents, dude. It's so, bro. I died laughing, bro. I was so dead. I was getting an autopsy. That's how dead I was. How do I know lower butt? Okay, how do I know how much you weigh? 148 pounds. How do I lose lower belly fat? I get a 4-pack, but I need 6-pack, brother. Okay, you're gonna probably have to do two things. One, to build the lower abs. Doing stuff like reverse crunches and V-ups are good. Doing weighted V-ups will make your abs actually pop, where you actually see them. Okay. Also, you're probably gonna have to do fasting cardio. I don't know how your build is, but if you have low body fat already, and you see your abs, to get the lower two ones, it's a combination of probably a little bit more burning body fat, which would be just doing fasting cardio, and also building the muscle. Just because you burn your body fat doesn't make your abs pop like this, okay? You actually have to do exercise to make them. Like, I'm pretty sure we've all seen people before who are skinny, okay, but have no abs. Like, just no fat, but just skinny people who have no muscle, no abs. So to build your abs, you're gonna have to do weighted ab exercise to get the definition and to make them grow. Abs are a muscle. You can make it grow and be more defined, make them pop more. So you have to do weighted ab exercises. Okay. What's the best lightweight fighter in your opinion? I don't know. I mean, I was a fan of Jose Aldo, bro. Thank you, mate. Absolutely. Please like and subscribe. You can do targeted fat loss. It's impossible. So I disagree with that 100%. People say it's impossible. Here's the thing. Okay. And I think here's my example. Okay. So different exercises shape your body differently. For example, swimmers look different than gymnasts. Gymnasts look different than football players or track stars. Track stars look different than bodybuilders, okay? So, for example, like let's say you have arm fat, right? Let's say you have arm fat, okay? If you start working out your arms, what is that called? You build muscle. What happens to that arm fat? It goes away. So, you just literally targeted muscle. If you work out your arms, it replaces the fat with muscle. So you literally targeted your arm fat, okay? So let's say you have flabby shoulders, small flabby shoulders, no muscle. If you work out shoulders, guess what the fat gets replaced with? Muscle. So you literally just targeted your shoulders and got rid of the fat. So when people say that online, I really disagree with that, especially when I did MMA training and fight training, where I did a lot more jump rope. My face was like a lot less puffy and I had more like less love handles, things like that. I don't have much now. I started jump roping again. So yes, I disagree. You can target specific fat at different body parts because that's just like targeting building muscle in that. If you have a small chest or a flabby chest, like kind of fat on your chest, you do chest workouts. Guess what happens to your chest? It gets bigger and stronger and the fat goes away. So I literally just disproven that fact. If you work out that body part, boom, the fat gets replaced with muscle. And everybody could agree with that. How much do you bench? I don't bench press anymore. How do I deal with puffiness? Okay, to deal with puffiness, you need potassium. Okay, so having stuff like potatoes, bananas, and peaches. Okay, usually if you eat a banana or peach an hour after you got done eating, that flushes out the sodium in your body and reduces inflammation or face puffiness or belly puffiness. So if you ever had a big meal, usually big meals, especially at Chipotle I just ate, there's a lot of sodium in the right way they cook the rice and the oils. So if I eat a banana, I'll get more ripped and the sodium will get out. You'll look less puffy. So you basically have a banana or a peach an hour later after you're done eating. Okay, they'll flush out the sodium out. You don't want to not eat sodium because you need sodium as a form of electrolytes to keep your muscles full and saturated. But having a banana or a peach or potatoes with no salt, that probably the fruits are better than the potatoes because the way how they cook potatoes, it has salt in it. It flushes out more sodium and replace with potassium, so reduce your inflammation. Hope that answers your question. Whew. And a huge head. Bro, this is so bullshit. Don't listen to him. Okay, you could Google it. Google what gets rid of inflammation. Potassium. The funny thing is when you Google it and you get proven wrong, you're not going to come back in the comments and say, hey, bro, I'm sorry. Yes, potassium reduces inflammation. Literally. Bro, giving the game. Yeah. But it's funny, dude. The haters, every time I prove them wrong, they just don't ever respond. They subscribe. That's what's funny. They're like, oh yeah, I'm wrong. No, people don't have enough courage to say I'm wrong, I'm sorry anymore. They say stuff like, hey bro, good looking. Or that's on me. It doesn't mean I'm sorry or I messed up. They just say like, oh, it's on me, bro. I'm like, no, bro, you say you're effing sorry. Say you're wrong, you messed up, you're not gonna do it again. So, but that's how haters are, bro. They just call BS, and when they fact check themselves, they're like, dang, bro, he's right. No, especially the haters who call me weak. I say, cool, man. Send me a video on my Instagram that you beat 48 handstand push-ups. And when they don't, they're quiet like mouse. Crickets. Yo, bro. Yeah, it's like I would say like a ratchet way to say, hey man, I'm sorry. Yo, bro, how do I work out my shoulders? Shoulder workouts, bro. You can either do like calisthenics, like pike push-ups, or dumbbells. Dude, I have plenty of shoulder workouts on the playlist. You go to my channel. You go to literally shoulders. Okay, weak ass. Yeah, you're right. I'm super weak. Fight with me, man. No, why would I? I'm not a UFC fighter. Seared it up. Saw you talking about caloric intake, and that was complete bullshit. I'll tell you that. What are you talking about, caloric intake? I was talking about my caloric intake. My caloric intake is 2,900. Okay. When did I talk about caloric intakes before? Do one arm muscle up. I don't have a pull-upper here, brother. How to build the chest and bicep. I've been working for 4 months. So what I do a lot of times is supersetting workouts, okay? Like combining one workout with another workout that maximize your hypertrophy, so you'll get bigger arms, especially if you're trying to do biceps. Biceps is pretty cool. You can work them out every 48 hours. So you could do biceps Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because they're a smaller muscle group compared to other things. Chest, supersetting chest workouts will help you get it bigger. And you do have to make sure your protein's high, man. You have to be like at 1.3, 1.4 grams per pound of body weight. Otherwise, if you need protein, 2 reasons. One is to recover from the workout. 2 is to grow from the workout, okay? Because if you work out and you don't have enough protein, yes, you will still gain strength, you'll gain power, you'll get endurance and stamina, okay? You also will gain explosion, but you won't gain size. So you'll need to get size, and you're going to have your protein in there, okay? I just Google targeted fat loss and everything disagrees with what you said. It's cool, man. I mean, those are my belief. You know, you can listen to 1,000 little Google things, but I'm just, I've had arm fat before, and then I arm worked out on muscle, and then boom. But I mean, that's just because something you read on the internet says that doesn't mean it's true. For example, here's a great way to slap the Google guys. Do y'all remember the old school food pyramid that everybody said? The food pyramid, the very bottom, the most stuff you're supposed to eat is like bread and things like that. And that was proven false because of the bad food companies that are promoting like those food programs. Like in school, it was like elementary school and middle school, you would see this huge food pyramid. And the very bottom one was supposed to say, oh, well, you're supposed to eat mostly bread and grains. And then everybody's like, wow, all that information was lies. A lot of stuff on the internet, a lot of stuff that's massively perceived is a bunch of lies. Look at the media. Media lies to us all the time, bro. Like all the people, like, so you got to read between the lines. Experience is better than public information because somebody actually said that. I remember reading. They're like, if a lot of information is public, like you don't have to pay for it. Is it usually true? It's usually not. So unfortunately, internet and news can be screwed to not give correct information. For example, one time when I was in the Marine Corps, the news channel, it made my mom flip out. Here's great. Here, like, oh yeah, believe in everything you hear. The news were saying like, hey, my unit in the Marine Corps got in a training accident and like 8 Marines died. And it was all over the news, right? It was crazy. And what's crazy, here's how dumb it was. They said it was my unit. Bro, first of all, it was the Navy. Different branch. Second, it was different country. And then the news were like, oh, we're sorry, we apologize. Bro, it's supposed to be the news. The most accurate thing you see, like, well, and you tune in and you pay attention and actually believe. Bro, they lied to everybody. And they're like, oh, we messed up. So yes, a lot of information that's given to us is a lot of times wrong or lies, things like that. But it's up to you. You know, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just giving you stuff that worked for me. You know, I did jump rope, melt more fat. I started doing arm workouts. Arm fat went away, replaced with muscle. So yes, just because I see stuff written online, like for example, like a lot of times they said the whole 10,000 step BS, which I also don't agree with, because I see people I see and know, they're like, oh man, dude, I hit my 10,000 steps. Heck yeah, bro. They look the same, if not fatter. I was like, I don't believe in that 10,000 step a day BS. Honestly, I think if you jump rope 15 minutes or do light cardio instead, swimming or your Stairmaster, that's way better and more efficient than 10,000 steps a day. Okay, how much is your muscle and fat? To be honest, here's another good information, another great. My gym, bro, that's the BMI scanner, bro, says I'm 3% body fat. I'm telling you straight up, it's not true. I am not 3% body fat, okay? So, and that's like a graph from a machine that like does these little electrical signals. I'm not 3% body fat. My own gym is lying to me, saying I'm 3%. Bro, no, I don't see every single rib in my rib cage, things like that. I just know for sure I'm not 3% body fat. So yes, a lot of information they give you. My own gym is lying to me, says I'm more leaner than the actual truth and reality. So you got to pick and choose the information. Yeah, but you are trans. I'm not trans. What are you talking about, dude? You're funny, man. I'm not trans. Stop. It's funny. Hilarious. I think 82 kilograms, 5'10 intake, 5 is good mostly. It's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, but you're trans. Probably around 10%. Yeah, I think like 10, 11 would be realistic. Okay? Because for males, you usually see your abs, especially like for your obliques and stuff, like here, you see them probably under 11% to be real. But I'm not 3%, bro. And that's my own gym with their whole high-tech machine. Like, I thought about bringing that paperwork to y'all and be like, boom. You know, it's like my own machine says I'm 3%. That means a lot of computer information is not true. You know, did you get shot? No, this is from a car accident, bro. You take anything? No, I just eat protein, bro. I need to I mean, y'all told me before I do need to take micronutrients like magnesium, zinc. I don't. I need to buy one of those like fish trays where you have like vitamins every day. That's something I slacked upon. I really do need to start. Okay. Because a lot of people like get angry, especially in the comments, like, oh, don't the people who don't work out 27 times a month. I think I'm on steroids. Don't look in the mirror and say, yeah, bro, you're lazy. That's why you don't look the way you want to do. Uh, a lot of times those people also have mental problems and they get very angry and heated because of their vitamin D deficiency, So I actually heard that TikTok story. The dude's like, hey, I'm not going to be angry with you or cause an argument with you. You don't even take the vitamins you're supposed to. You're angry and heated because your own micronutrient imbalance. You're angry at me for your own personal problems and stuff that you're not taking at home. That's why you're angry. You're not level headed. You're having a hormonal imbalance and low micronutrients to be the happy and level headed where you should. So he was like, you're letting your emotions overpower your intellect because you're not intellectually making the right decisions by eating what you're supposed to. And I was like, dude, that's very true. There's been days I've been angry for no reason. It just happens. And that was micronutrient deficiency. What do you do for exercise? Every day is different, man. Like today I'm gonna do arm workouts. So and then I always do like some light jogging or jump rope after working out. Okay. Is English your first language? No. Dude, the problem is when you're 10, 20% percent, you look skinny in a t-shirt, being 15%. Yeah, but I don't look skinny in a t-shirt. Actually, it depends on which t-shirt. You suck. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. Your own machine is lying to you, hence you saw the media's influence. Yeah, well, it's not my machine. It's the gym machine. The gym I go to, they have a BMI scanner, okay? So it's, yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you for your service. No problem, brother. Okay, you're handsome. Appreciate you, Hannah. Thank you. I'm 195 pounds and don't look like 200 pounds. I believe you, Christopher. Yeah, dude. How do you train traps? So I did trap workouts besides the normal ones where you do shrugs. There's one thing that really helped me for traps. Something I kind of made up was you do farmer walks, right? You get like something heavy for farmer walks, okay? But how I do farmer walks, you basically make your shoulders touch your ears, and then you walk and you hold that position until you can no longer keep your shoulders close to your ears, and then you stop and reset. That also trains a lot of grip and forearm strength and shoulders too, and traps. So basically, I didn't make up a name for it. Maybe I'll say like shoulder farmer walks. So you basically get something heavy like some dumbbells that you can walk maybe 30, 40 seconds without getting tired in your grip. And then you have them touch your ears and then walk and keep that position. So then when you no longer keep your shoulders up, okay, that does traps, shoulders, and a good bit of forearm strength and grip. Because farmer walks are really good for strength building too. So that's what I would do for traps. Okay. Okay, how did you get your chest? A lot of push-ups and yeah, just a lot of push-ups, honestly. But at the gym, it would be my favorite thing is I superset chest and shoulders. Like the first exercise at the gym for chest, I do chest press, and I had to slow down the tempo actually. Before I used to do chest exercises or other exercises pretty fast, and you get strength and power and explosion stamina, but that's not size. So you have to slow things down like time under tension. Okay. So supersetting exercise is what made my body grow pretty fast because I learned that from my friends who are in Marsoc. They superset all their workouts. And supersetting just combine one workout with another workout. So maximize your time and attention because I realized before in the gym, you're supposed to do like 3-second count. Now it'll be like 1, 2, 3. That's not 3 seconds. That's too fast counting. That was me counting too fast. 3 seconds would be like 1, 2, 3, and then doing it. So counting wrong 10 times, you're under the maximum hypertrophy. So that's what they told me. When you do 2 chest workouts in a row and then you rest, you maximize your hypertrophy. So you're definitely in your 45-second window of time under tension, so you grow more. Because a lot of times we don't grow when we count the numbers too fast in our brain. So supersetting is a way to combat that. Hi, bro. I'm Adrian. I'm 14 years old. What are your best exercises for you? I won almost at 100 subs. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you. Hope you become really big, my friend. Tempo work is what people won't do. I know. I agree. Garbottle. Wait, Garbottle? Is that your name? Garbot boy. Yes. Yeah, that was my problem before. I would do things fast. I didn't have tension work, and I would just count too fast in my brain. Okay, what if it's like a regular workout and like a martial arts workout? How do I superset that? Oh, huh. Well, martial arts workouts are different, bro. To be really honest, that's tough. I would probably have to separate because a lot of martial arts workouts is like high intensity training. Like when I had an MMA gym, stuff like doing sledgehammer swings or tire flips or chain pulling. That's like high intensity. So they'll get you very good conditioned. You'll have strength, power, but it's not gonna be size. So you're gonna have to build size. You're gonna have to do size workouts. Or you're gonna have to do different kind of training. So conditioning and strength can be the same, but to build size is not strength because strength is neurological. Okay, like y'all know that dude Anatoly, he's strong as heck, but he's not really big. He's cut and dense. Okay, so for you to build size for your question, you're gonna have to do size workouts. You can still do your martial arts training 100%. Like MMA training is some of the best, like especially about lowering body fat. Like jump rope is phenomenal, especially gets you really good shoulder endurance. So to answer your question, you'd probably have to separate them. You can still do your martial arts training, which is great for conditioning, power, strength, endurance, stamina, explosion, and agility. But none of those words are size. So for size, you're gonna have to do size specific workouts to maximize your time under tension. Great ignorance, sir. I'm going off. Help me. I'm a beginner. What's the first step? Damn, you're shredded. Thank you. I'm just trying to figure out how to balance strength training, doing MMA. I dance too. Yeah, you're going to have to separate those days. I completely understand. How do you train your delts? Super sudden. Hey, bro, please give me some tricep workouts for... Okay, cool. Exam. I just posted a workout for the Super Saiyan, Project Super Saiyan Day 2 series. It's on my shorts. It literally has a lot of tricep exercises in there. So do that. They'll show you. It's because I started Project Super Saiyan uh, basically series. So every day I'm gonna be posting workouts. 2 days ago was chest. Today was arms. So it has really good tricep workouts for you. So check that out. It's on the playlist section. You go to playlists, you go to playlists, and go to Project Super Saiyan. Okay. So there you go. That has a lot of triceps. What do you do for arms? Every day is different. Oh, I mean like what do I personally do for arms? So one of my favorite, I actually did a stream of that with the arms. Like I like doing dumbbell curls, and I superset that with tricep pull downs. That's one superset. Another superset, I like doing preacher curls, right, with elbows and push-ups. Okay, that's another one. So I'm mixing calisthenics with weightlifting, because before I first did calisthenics after my car accident, then I did weightlifting. Now I'm trying to do hybrid training because all the research I've seen, like bodybuilding really is bad for you. Just only doing bodybuilding, you have to be basically well-rounded. Like that's why I started doing swimming. That's why I started doing like jump rope, MMA training. Now I'm doing hybrid training, which is calisthenics and weightlifting. So you have mobility, you have flexibility, so you can you're not gonna be stiff and now without good movement. Like Rodney Coleman, he's in a wheelchair. It's terrible. I don't want to be that kind of person. Strong but not functional. You want to do what's called functional training. Okay. One demo with dumbbells. I don't have any dumbbells here. What's up, man? I'm doing great, Wormpole. How are you? How to train triceps with dumbbells. There's a lot of different workouts with triceps, bro. You could do like tricep extensions, right? You could lay on the ground and do tricep extensions. Um, you could do skull crushers with dumbbells. Like you can there's a bunch of them. You could even do like stuff with like push up and a lot of time. Well, there's a few. there's a bunch of them. One I recommend, like doing tricep extensions with dumbbells. Okay, that'll be really good for triceps. Uh, and supersetting, like doing more than one tricep exercise. Like you could do like chair dips and then do dumbbells with that. That'll be a good way for you to maximize triceps. Okay. Can you even do stuff like a push-up? Yes, of course. I can do lots of push-ups actually. If you subscribe, I'll knock out some push-ups for you. Okay, can you do a playlist how to train calisthenics for the beginners? Yes, I have. I did. I just literally started this for beginners and advanced. It's called Project Super Saiyan. It's on my playlist, literally. We're on day 2 for that. Okay. Yes. I'm answering your question, Akash. I just literally started that. Can you do chair dios with dumbbells? Chair dios? What's that? Never heard of chair dios. Nice job, steroid guy. I'll never do steroid smoking. I should never do steroids, and you should never do. I'll never will, and never start. You don't want to have a small peeper, or lose your hair, or die from a heart attack, or get permanent aging groups. I don't do steroids, never have, never will. You don't have to, you know. Just like y'all don't tell the people who went to prison, you did steroids. No, bro, they just got jacked from working out and nothing else to do. Are you strong? Yeah. Should I go to failure with cardio too? Uh, Going to failure doing cardio, like reps fast, will build your stamina and endurance. Okay. So just be careful because, like, if you stop, if like you're doing like exploding push-ups for cardio, just be careful because, like, when your body gives out like toward failure, you might injure yourself possibly. I've hit my head before like doing exploding push-ups, so I thought more than failure. So just be careful. That's the best thing I can say. Heart attack it back. Yes, if you have heart attack, attack it back. If you are dead, just respond. How much do you weigh? How about with running? I don't know what you mean by a failure with running. Be very careful because running could cause a lot of problems. Even in the Marine Corps, I got shin splints before one time, and I was being dumb and I didn't go see medical. I just kept pushing it through, and then the shin splints turned to stress fractures, and I had broken bones in both my legs. So make sure you take care of your body and listen to it. If you're injured, heal first, then so the injuries don't get worse. Okay. Narrow clavicles. I don't know what that means. Hey, what's up? I'm doing great. Skibidi, how are you? They are. What? Okay. Love the streams, Bo. Thank you. Appreciate you too. How about fast recovery supplements? Well, I don't take supplements, but recovery, I know there's a couple of things you could do. One is potassium. Potassium is good for recovery, and what I mean by that specifically is so you don't get cramps when you sleep. Who here has ever had calf cramps or foot cramps? Those freaking suck, bro. Oh my God. And when that happens to you in the middle of the night, you're like, oh my God, bro, you can't do anything. So a lot of times when you sleep in the middle of the night, the stores are closed. So potassium, like having bananas or mangoes, bananas or peaches, okay, or eating potatoes throughout the day, like a meal or so. Okay, well, make sure you don't have cramps at night so that way your body can heal. 2, water intake. So a lot of people don't know, I actually did the research 5-6 weeks ago. Being hydrated when you sleep, so drink water throughout the day. You have to hit your gallon of water anyways. I'll have a solution for that too if people have problems getting your gallon of water in. When you're hydrated at night, it helps your muscle recovery and regeneration. Okay, so supplements wise, besides creatine, I don't know really good stuff for recovery, but doing stuff like foam rolling, like if you go to gym, foam rolling is really good for recovery and regeneration. When I was trying out for special forces, they had us actually in the book they gave us as a prep one before you even go try out. They had foam rolling sections, like you do foam rolling after every workout, and their reasoning was you have to be, if you're sore to the point where you can't perform or be optimal, it's bad. So you have to recover and regenerate your body properly. How you do that with like foam rolling, it gets a lot of the lactic acid out. It sucks, I'll be honest. It's super painful, sometimes worse than the workout. But the next day, your body is so thankful, it feels like you're almost like at 100%. You didn't work out the next day. So foam rolling would be great. It's not really a supplement to answer your question, but that'll help you recover and regenerate. Water intake, that too, and potassium so you don't have cramps in the middle of the night. Okay. Feels like little energy lacks after high intensity workouts. How do I improve this? Little energy. You'll probably have to eat some carbs afterwards, okay? And maybe stuff like honey, okay? You want to have like clean sugars to recover energy back. So it'd be like fruits. Fruits are a good clean sugar. Honey would be a good clean sugar. Maybe rice cakes too. Having a good post-workout meal to get, like with carbs will get your energy levels back. Okay, like potatoes, like rice example. So having carbs after having high intensity workouts, because high intensity workouts are pretty physically demanding, to be real. So you have to make sure you eat a good meal afterwards to recover from it, because sometimes you might have more than one high intensity workout throughout the day depending on your training regimen. Like I would have, swimming during lunch and then high intensity in the morning. Okay, so that's like two. So I had to eat a lot of carbs just to not be super tired and falling asleep at work, things like that. Okay, so probably your the stuff you have to eat. How much protein is in 100 meters of water? Well, water has zero protein, bro. Yo, I beat cancer. Congrats, Owen. Dude, that's amazing. I'm super happy for you. That's great, bro. I hope it does. Like, I hope your life gets better and better from now on. Okay. Hey man, I have pain in my tendon biceps after pulling exercise. Can you advise exercise to help me with that? 2 to 3 things to do with body weight or dumbbells. Thanks. Pain in tendon biceps. Depends how recent your pain is, man. You might have to do some healing, and you might have to lower the weights, because sometimes you could be strong, but pain and soreness are two different words. Okay, if you're getting like pain, like it's different between sore the next day, you're like, oh my god, I feel sore, I got a good workout, or like, oh my god, it hurts to even move, like my arm. Because there's different levels of pain. Like there's pain like injury pain, or there's pain like I'm just a little bit sore. Okay, so if you have actual pain from your bicep workout, it might be too much weight. So you have to make sure you're not hurting yourself. Uh, to the painful point where like, oh my god, like I can't even lift my arms because it's so damn painful. Soreness and pain are two different things. Okay, because after you start working out from soreness, after about 1 or 2 reps, your body just kind of gets away with it and you just feel normal. But if you're in pain, I would probably see a physician, man. I'm not a physician, to make sure you didn't tear anything. Okay. Sometimes usually weight, like sometimes you're putting too much stress on your muscles and joints from the weight. You're still getting a workout, and I understand. But if it's painful to the point it's destroying your muscle to the point it's not recovering properly, that might be too much weight for you to handle. Or it might be the speed. Like sometimes when you do bad form, okay, it could cause pain versus soreness, or sometimes tempo. Like if you jerk a weight, that could cause pain. Uh, like I one time I hurt my forearm because I was doing hammer curls, and one time I was like muscling it, and that was causing me pain, even though the weight I was doing improper form. So those could be the couple things that could possibly be causing you pain and injury. Proper form, too much weight, or you're currently injured and you haven't healed from it yet. So you might have to take a little bit of time off. You have to heal first to get better. You want your body to not be injured to perform. Otherwise, your injuries could get worse, and then it could set you back even months. So just be very careful, bro. The best advice I can give you. Okay, how much you weigh? Yo, bro, I don't like going to gym. What can I do to work out? Cool. Subscribe my channel and join the Project Saiyan series. It's on my playlist. It's gonna be all home workouts. Okay. Catching the weights instead of lowering control, you're dropping and catching. Yeah, that could be possibly it. Thanks, bro. Is drinking black coffee empty stomach just after waking up before days okay? So official, that's a good question. Um, I would say yes and no. Here's the way, because coffee affects people differently. There's one point I could drink straight black coffee, right? And I was cool. I didn't feel sick. Then after being a little bit older, like maybe 6 years later, then when I started drinking coffee, I started feeling a little bit like more anxiety than caffeine. So sometimes people have to drink coffee with like a food or a snack, because coffee affects people differently. Depends on your stimulant tolerance. It's like at age too. I learned that myself personally. When I was 25, 26, I could drink black coffee early morning with on an empty stomach. I felt fine. I just felt energized. Then after like when I was like 33, I would drink coffee and then I would just like feel sick. Still same amount. It also matters on how much caffeine. So the factors are how you react to it. If you're doing it like on an if you're doing it on an empty stomach, it matters like if you've done that before. If you mean, okay, like, hey, it's not bad for you, but you just got to make sure you don't feel sick. Okay, because there's been instances where I sometimes drink too much instant coffee, like I put too many scoops in the instant coffee, and that made me feel sick. When normally I do like usually one scoop of instant coffee, I feel fine. I just feel hyped. So you have to kind of listen to your body because every body reacts differently to coffee amounts and whether you're on a full stomach or not. Some people, if you're okay, you've done it before, cool. Don't change things up. But if later on you start getting sick, um, you might have to start eating it with some food or maybe like a breakfast because it might affect your stomach on how you react to black coffee. Me, age affected me. When I was 25, I could drink straight black coffee on an empty stomach. I felt fine. 33, no, I felt sick. I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to start eating like a rice cake or something. So that's how and that was me comparing myself to myself, not to other people. So best advice I could give you is do with what works for you. You know, I give a lot of people advice for what works for me and mostly, but you got to listen to your body because everybody reacts differently to stimulants. Everyone's different. Okay. 400 milligram cream tea. That's a lot, dude. 400 milligrams caffeine is enough for elders. That. Thank you for the gifts, official. Thank you. Oh man, that's funny. Man, this is so much better than that Lamb Gaines guy. Who's that? I never heard of that. Okay. How should a 13-year-old should work out for? How long? Well, it depends how long. Okay, so age is just a different number, bro. I wouldn't really consider age a time limit for working out. Whoever done high school sports or middle school sports, conditioning for sports, usually hours, bro. Like if you ever did high school football or soccer or wrestling, anything like that, conditioning is not like long, like short. Usually our coaches, when we're young, they run us to the ground. You're doing so many suicides, you're trying to commit suicide because you're like, oh my God, bro, I'm getting killed from the workouts. So I never heard of age being a time limit on how long you work out, to be real. Okay, when you're young and you're physically able, okay, depends on your football coach, depends on your MMA coach or your uh, soccer coach, whatever. It depends on if you play any sports at all. So never heard of a time limit on working out. It just matters on you taking care of your body afterwards, okay? And don't let age be a limit for you. There's like 50, 60-year-olds doing triathlons. They're like, where you run a long distance, swim a long distance, and bicycle a long distance. And those people are a lot of times older than 30-year-olds. So age is just a number, man. But you do have to listen to your body because there's certain things you may be able to perform well when you're younger, or maybe there's going to be things that you can perform well when you're older. You have to listen to your body, to be real. And you have to recover properly with good food and good sleep. Good sleep is difficult to get sometimes because I understand we all have families, we all have jobs. Sometimes we have a person just won't stop talking or like, oh my God, bro, I'm trying to get some sleep, man. Leave me alone. So it's a little bit difficult. So you got to find everybody's life is different. Every person here listening to me, you're the main character of your story. So you got to find out stuff that works for you. Can you ban me? If you want me to, I mean, yeah. Hey, best buddy, start panty like a dog. No, Jacob. Is drinking alcohol really bad if you're focusing on muscle gains? Yes, in a way, here's the thing. There's something I didn't know, actually, and I used to be a big alcoholic. I never thought alcohol could affect you muscle gaining, okay? And then I just learned something recently, a couple months back. Alcohol affects you in a way you may not expect, and it can affect your muscle gaining because it changes the kind of sleep you get, okay? So let's say you go drink and then you have a good sleep, right? It feels like normal. Physically, you're not getting the same kind of sleep as you would sober sleep. So alcohol affects your muscle building capability while you're sleeping. And I never knew this till like a couple months ago. I never knew this even once. I thought like, hey, it's maybe if I have like a beer or two, or a couple alcoholic drinks, I'm fine because I feel good the next day. Just because you feel good doesn't mean internally you're fine. Okay, just because a person looks good doesn't mean they don't have like diabetes or problems or kidney failure, liver failure, because alcohol is a poison. Okay, and I know I'm guilty of 100%. I'll be straight up. I used to be a big alcoholic. Okay, I just didn't know it affects muscle building in a way that I never thought or occurred to me. It affects you when you sleep because you build muscle when you sleep. Okay, so be mindful of that. I wouldn't really suggest drinking alcohol, especially while you're on a fitness journey to hit your goals. Maybe celebrate afterwards once you look the way you want to look or got the muscle you want to. Then you can celebrate for a day or so, you know. But don't do other bad habits that'll keep you from reaching your goal and your potential. Okay? Alcohol will always be there. You can always celebrate later after you hit your goals, which probably makes it a little bit more sweet versus you drink every single week and set yourself back and it'll take you longer to achieve your physical goals. So that's my take on it. Do what you want to do. I can't control you. You're gonna make your choices regardless of what I say. But to me, it would be sound smarter like, hey, hit your goals, celebrate, versus you drink every single week and make your goals more and more distant when they could be achieved 6 weeks or 6 months faster. Okay. Why gymming when you can buy a gun in America? I don't understand. Okay. Alcohol is carbs, good for bulking. Not terrible. Bro, you're giving terrible advice, man. Yeah, the type of carbs you eat is not good. Okay. Like for example, 200 grams of alcohol versus 200 grams of rice makes your body look completely different. Just because there's two different carbs doesn't mean they affect you the same. Okay. Like one alcohol, like beer, has also a lot of fat and not good carbs versus rice is good, very little fat, good carbs. So that's why I put that person in timeout because he's giving terrible advice. This is what you call a hater. What are the best foods for a healthy caloric deficit? High protein, like chicken, fish, salmon, steak, tuna, sardines, eggs. Okay, you just to be in a caloric deficit, you can still eat healthy. It's actually the same things you eat in a caloric surplus. It's just you eat a little bit more. Okay. How much protein to fix skinny fat? If you're training about 1.3, 1.4 grams per pound of body weight. I used to make the mistake of only having 1 gram per pound of body weight. So in high school, I was trying to gain weight. I was like 105 pounds. I ate only 105 grams of protein. That's super low, bro. That's nowhere near enough. Because then I learned many years later that you need protein to recover from the workout and then you need protein to grow from the workout. So maintenance just keeps you maintaining the same. And I was like pretty strong at the time. I could do lots of push-ups very fast, but I wasn't growing and I wasn't eating enough protein. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". What's your favorite dell workout? Dell workout. Okay. My favorite, I think I would say, I fell in love recently with doing face pulls. That's like where you have a cable machine, right? And you have the rope on it on the cable machine. Not the T-bar, but the actual rope. Is when you pull and you go like here, okay? Those are my favorite ones because that does like trap and a bit of rear delts, okay? You pull with your elbows, okay? That's one of my favorites. That I like supersetting with my current workout would be like chest supported rows, okay? Because when you do chest supported rows, you can also hit a little bit of rear delts. It depends on how you pull. If you pull this way, it could be rear delt exercise. If you pull this way, it's more toward your rib cage, more lat exercise. So I like the face pulls as one of my favorite rear delts. Okay. Oh, and also another one I like is dumbbells reverse butterflies. Reverse rear. I forgot the exact term for it. Reverse butterflies. There's two ways to do reverse butterflies, like where you're at the machine, you can pull this way. But I like the dumbbell version, like where you're holding dumbbells, you go like this, and then 1, 2, 3. Those are, I think I get better results that way. That's just me though. Everybody has different workouts they like doing. Okay. There's no gym for your face, buddy. Okay. Actually, there is. It's called jump rope. So if you're trying to look like a Giga Chad, okay, you're trying to get a crisp jawline, yes, there is gym for face. But you don't go to gym 27 times a day. So how would you know? How can I get a chest like yours? I got a pigeon chest. Well, I started a Project Super Saiyan series for y'all. Literally go on my playlist to go to Project Super Saiyan. The first day is chest, actually. You won't need a chair. That's about it. That's the most equipment you're gonna need. Okay. And in that workout series, I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can for you, like tempo, reps, how to do it, how to rest, stuff like that. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Trixie. To Franklin push-ups are the best. Frankel push-ups are the best developed. I never heard of Frankel push-ups. I need to do some research on that. That sounds cool. Okay. Time for JWB. What is that? How to get the V line. Oh, so if you're trying to get the V line, recommend definitely jump rope. It's called also doing fasting cardio. So you could do like light jogging in the morning before breakfast. Okay, and jump rope's really good, a way to melt your love handles too. Fight training is some of the best conditioning out there. Okay, so yeah, that's why I recommend. Also, reverse crunches. Reverse crunches help you get your V and your Adonis belt. Reverse crunches and V ups, like leg lifts. Okay, what's up, dude? I'm doing great, brother. How are you, Tin Can? I'm doing fantastic. Hope you're having a good day. Wait, you're not streaming at 2 in the morning? This is legend. Dude, I know, painful. Painful, I'm sorry. Yesterday, actually, dude, I had to get sleep, man. I was just really dead tired. I started streaming like 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. So, yeah, I know it's legendary. I'm going to start trying to do more than one stream per day. I'm trying to do like this kind of streaming and then another one. Especially, we're like 16 hours away from ad revenue. So I appreciate each and every single one of y'all who watches me, and I try to answer all the advice and give y'all as much advice as I can. Also, drink your water, guys and girls. Wait, yes, exactly. That's good. I'm trying to do like, I'm going to try to do more than one stream. Like I did a lunch stream, and I'm going to try to do another one late night. So it's pretty cool. I think this would be a good time hack. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, guys, I got to actually go to gym. All right, so I got to end the stream. Thank you to everybody subscribed. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Drink your water, my friends. Get your workout in. Get some sunlight, too. Remember, I told y'all, spending 10, 20 minutes a day in the sun does not only give you vitamin D, but it also helps your body produce more testosterone. A lot of people don't know that, okay? So a lot of stuff you can get naturally just by exercising sunlight, okay? You build your testosterone. You too, thank you. Thank you for being natural. I try to be just naturally myself. Yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. Like and subscribe. Thank you, man. I like your name, Sizzle. You sizzling, okay? But yeah, I'll talk to you soon, guys. I'm going to be streaming again today. Probably around the same time, like 1 a.m. West Coast time, it'll be 12, 11, 10, like 10 a.m. But yeah, it depends on my work schedule. If I have to work late today, if not, I'll try to stream earlier. But yeah, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Peace. Hope y'all have a good day. Drink your water. Thank you, Kuma. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. Hope y'all have a good day. Drink your water. Eat your protein. Okay. Also, if you missed the beginning of the stream, y'all can rewind to like right after I got done eating Chipotle home. I went over the foods y'all can eat for the snacks. Okay, remember y'all asked me to go over foods you can eat in between meals, and I went over like 20 different items for y'all. So just rewind back to like literally after I got here. I took my shirt off after Chipotle. It's after Chipotle. I'm sorry, it's after Aldi store. I'm wrong. I misspoke. After the Aldi store, we came home. And then I went over foods y'all can eat, like a snack so you could eat. Some people get hungry in between snacks. Like me, I'm probably going to eat some rice cakes because I'm starting to get hungry already again. Okay. So yeah, hope y'all have a fantastic day. I love you guys. Hope you drink your water.